Hey guys, we are live with ArchieLuxury. We are live and we are streaming now. That's right, guys. This is I'm just giving this slightly earlier time slot a run for its money. I've had a few people, the UK people said, "Oh, Arch, you're starting a bit. Can you make it a bit earlier? Can you make it earlier?" So I thought, you know what? Why don't we give it a try? We can always go back to how we were doing it before. So that's exactly what I've done here now. I have decided to just pull it back a little bit earlier, and we'll see how we go. We will see how we go. We had a great stream. It's early stream for you Americans, night stream for Aussies. Had a great stream yesterday. Had some wonderful tales from the crypt, and it was a lot of fun, which is what we want to do. We want to have the fun, and I gotta be honest with you. It's all about the fun. We want to have good times on the stream, and that's what we want to do. Now, let's get the theme and let's start the show. Let's get the theme going, guys. Hey guys, Archie Luxury, and welcome to the Archie Luxury live stream. Here we are. We are here to celebrate. Very big news yesterday. It was the bear's birthday. We sang happy birthday to the bear. Happy birthday to Bear. And today it's Friday night in America, Saturday, and I'm wearing my nice, crispy, another white shirt. A little bit loose, actually. I lost a little bit of weight, but hey, I'm sure you can easily. We'll see how that goes. I'm trying my best. And we've got his first super chat for the night. P. Klein, $2. It's Friday night live with your pontiff. Let's go. Let's go, Brandon. Brandon, let's go. Brandon, let's go. So there we go. Friday night. P. Klein, thank you so much for your super chat there. And we've got another super chat from Thomas Burnett, £2. It's Friday night live with the pontiff. Blue shirt Buddha, and I'm wearing a bluesy in celebration. I fucking miss that guy. You know that? Yeah, I really do miss that guy. I miss him. He's Blue Shirt Buddha was a great contact, and yeah, I do miss him indeed. I tell you else who I miss. I've been missing Swinging Kangaroo. That's right, guys. I've missed him. I'll send him a little text there. I'm on the stream. We'll send it to Swinging Kangaroo. He's a gentleman. He's a really cool gentleman. I tell you else who I've missed lately is my bondage. Hello, my friend. I miss you. See if he can come back. Let's see what we can get going there. We've got a few requests going out there, and we've got the best request. We have got the bear in the house. Happy birthday, my favorite bear.
Thank you very
Happy
much,
birthday.
Archibald. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very much. You got a super chat there. You got a super chat.
We've got a super chat. Thank you so much there. Which one's that? Sorry, which one you talking about?
The one on the screen. Did
Oh,
you get
yes,
that
that's the
one?
Thomas. Yes, we did. We did, Bear. Thomas Burdett, $2. It's Friday Night Live with the Pontiff. Blue shirt,
Wonderful.
Buddha prayers. I
Oh
fucking
yeah.
miss him. You know that? I
I think
really miss him.
everybody that ever had the privilege to either listen to him or participate on a panel with him or be in a chart with him misses this wonderful human being. Uh, and it's a type of guy that you had to love. It's just one of those people in a community and beyond that was loved by so many and
You know
everyone.
what, Bear? Bear, I really hope when I'm gone, I would be respected like Blue Shirt Buddha.
Want me to be honest with you?
Sure. That
You
ain't
and
gonna
I are
happen.
very way too polarizing
Yes,
and
to
way
be.
too aggressive and way
Yeah.
too opinionated and way too we will never be like him, Archie. So
No.
let's not be delusional fantasists
I got to
because
tell you, what hurts, Bear, what hurts me so much. My friend Andy Hunter's gone.
right. Well, our friend really, but okay.
Our friend, yeah. Um, nice. He was a good family man. You know, no, you criticize his watch choices, but he was a good family. He loved his wife so much.
All
He,
watches are so relevant in this situation. He was a good person, good human being. He always liked you, Archie. Always cared about you. Even when you were split, when you were not on talking basis, never once he said anything negative about you. I can assure you of that. A wonderful guy. Yeah, we miss some great people. Blue Shirt Buddha, Andy, Hunter, Vlad. There are some great people that were with us, and unfortunately, they're not longer with us. Um, may they rest in peace. May God watch over their souls, and you know what? They live in our memories and in our hearts,
yeah.
and that's not nobody's going to change. And this is in our archiverse. This is in our little corner of this community, right? Where these
A
people
hundred,
are always going to be appreciated.
100% right. And I mean, the thing you've got to realize, Bear, is that we don't know how long we've got. Okay, we really don't know,
Correct.
and you've got to enjoy every day you can.
I agree.
Okay,
I agree. I agree.
you've got to enjoy every day.
And you know what? If you don't, and if you don't have friends and family, and if you don't enjoy, you'll turn miserable like some old geezers, who basically all they have left to do is complain and be miserable and nasty and run their hate streams. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, yeah. Vlad is another one who went. He went far too soon.
Oh yeah, for sure. Way too soon. Way too soon.
Yeah, I got to say, Bear, you got to enjoy yourself. This is the whole thing. You've got to find some things that you really love and
Yeah.
enjoy. And I actually put a few pieces. Had my paddock out. I put that in the safe yesterday.
Okay.
Um, and I'm just gonna have the bluesy for a while. That's it.
I think that's your favorite watch from what you have now. I can sense you really enjoy that watch. You enjoy wearing it, right? Which is also interesting because we just mentioned Blue Shirt Buddha, and that was his grail. And
Yes.
he was not a wealthy man. He worked very hard, and to
Yes.
get to that point, he traded some really nice watches to actually achieve that grail. And finally and ultimately, that grail was in his possession on his wrist, and he was tremendously thankful and happy about it. And we could learn from him
Yes.
how that actually works and why was it so fucking great.
100% right, Bear.
Yeah,
100% right. He was a great guy, and I'm just pinning the link there for the stream.
sure.
There, I've got to tell you something. We had great fun last night on the well, that's the morning show.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you catch a glance of it? What did you think?
It was a bit nauseating to me, but it's okay.
Yeah, yeah. That Crappy's an interesting guy, Bear, but
Interesting how.
he'll come on one show and be so nice to me, then on another show he'll bag the shit out of me, Bear. And the thing with Crappy is he thinks I don't realize that,
Yeah, that's kind of cute. That's that
you
old
know.
man delusion.
But I still, for some reason, I can't hate him. I can't hate him. Does
Well,
that make
why would
sense?
you? Why would you? He's not the type
Yeah,
of guy to be hated. Let's be honest.
yeah, yeah. It's
I mean, I don't hate him either. He thinks I do. You know what? He lacks ability to actually read the character and personalities, right? Which is his biggest
yeah.
downfall. But you know what? He, like him or not, he
Mm.
is a genuine fan of ArchieLuxury. I see a super chat from again from Thomas Burnett.
Thomas Burdett, £2. Arch and Bear, choose your one and done you own. Good,
I
good,
uh,
good, 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 good. The funny
I
thing
put a
is
lot
that
of thought. I put a lot of thought on this one, by the way,
mm,
Thomas. And I can answer this very easily because um, if it's one and done, I have only from watches that I own that I actually am going to keep. Only one to keep. I went through that process. I thought about it, and it is my Omega Railmaster 1957 Tribute. I have no doubt about it. That's a watch that's never going to leave me. And if everything is gone, that's the one that's staying with me. There's something very special with that watch. I have a truly genuine special connection to it. I enjoy the dimensions of the watch, the history of the watch. It connects me emotionally with my dad, who was working on railroads. It connects me to the brand that I appreciate and love. And it just looks fantastic on my wrist. It's a good quality. Um, so I really love everything about it. I don't feel the same about all Rail Masters, but this 1957 tribute just hits the ball out of the park.
I got to tell you, Bear, I love your choice. The best thing I love about it, it's not a Rolex. I'm very surprised that your one and done is not a Rolex. Um, in my own case, so the two watches on the angle, the Reverso and the Daytona, I haven't paid for yet. Okay, I've got an option to buy them. Okay, they're option to buy. So we'll put those to the side. Um, the Paddock is too delicate to be a one and done. The Speedy, I love the Speedy, but as a one and done, I really want waterproof. And I think the Bluesy is it, Bear, because you can wear that. You can wear that anywhere with a suit. You could wear that on the weekend. It's got a bit of bling. It's got a bit of punch. It's just absolutely schmicko. We got a super chat, Bear. We got a super chat from Mr. Zoso, $5. I will speak well of both you fuckers if you pass. You have my word. Happy birthday to my friend Bear.
Mr. Z, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it, brother. I am sure you would, and I appreciate the birthday wishes. You're a class act, my friend. You're always a class act. Love to you, my man.
And we've got another super chat, £2 from Jock English. Jock English. Is that Sirocco? That looks like
Yeah.
Sirocco. Sing it over, Ida. Soy, how much a night? $7 a night.
That's Sirocco. That's
Hollywood
Sirocco.
7, Hollywood 7, $7 a night. I tell you what, I couldn't find any $7 a night hotels in Hollywood.
Dirk Diggler brings up interesting point that I'd like to mention, if you don't mind. He says his one and done is his Seamaster Chrono. It's an ugly watch now that I look at it, but it was my first watch. So it comes down to a question that I have for the punters and for our pontiff. Sometimes when we are actually choosing this one and done as a collectors, does it come down really to what's most expensive or what's the best horologically or what's most beautiful, or the emotional connection with the watch trumps everything? Would it be possible to actually not keep something that has that sentiment and that emotional connection if you actually have such a piece in your collection? I honestly believe that would pretty much always trump the rest. I think that would be the one everyone would choose. So yeah, that's a cool and interesting comment, and I would like to hear your opinion on it, Pontiff.
I totally agree, Bear. I totally agree. My problem is I sold a lot of things from before. I foolishly, younger self, sold things off, and unfortunately, Bear, I totally agree. Emotional connection to these things can be far more important. In fact, that's why I loved my my annual calendar paddock I had, because it was a little bit small and it was a little bit this, but that was the watch I got for my 40th. And
Yeah, yeah.
unfortunately,
Yeah.
the sting of it being stolen, it hurts. It really does hurt.
Yeah, you know what? I can see that. I can understand that. I
Mm,
remember you actually sold that watch at one point, but you
yeah,
rebought it. You found it and bought it back,
yeah,
and you committed at that time. This is going nowhere. But unfortunate situation obviously happened, and that was that.
yeah.
Super chat again from Thomas Burnett. Thank you, sir.
Thomas Burdett, £2. Next question: Ultimate Fantasy one and done.
Oh, that's a nice one. Um, I actually, to be honest with you, um, I'm not going. I think I would. I'll be honest with you. Let me think about. Let me. Okay, I have a bit conflicting things. Would
Mm-hmm.
I go for amazing Rolex, or would I finally dip into something independent that
See the
that I admire? The
see.
two brands that I really admire as
Mm-hmm.
independents are Grubel Forsey
Yep.
and FP Journe. But I'm leaning to Grubel Forsey, okay, because their design really speaks to me. So you can all then say, well, what do you actually prefer from Grubel Forsey? And I don't know if I would go from Convexy collection or collection from
Mm-hmm.
collection.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like their design. I do love their quality. I do love the finish. I do love everything about these watches.
Mm.
So I think that's where I would be seeking my fantasy, my unlimited opportunity. I think it would be amazing to put on a wristwatch with such a quality and care that was put into it.
I got to tell you, Bear, my Ultimate Fantasy one and done. It's like this. I think. Well, if someone said to you, just listen to this, Bear, you can have any car in the world, provided it is your daily. Okay. So you immediately say Lamborghini, Ferrari. Well, fuck me dead. That would bankrupt most of us if
Yeah,
that
but
was
I
our
don't like
daily,
your
right?
pragmatism. I don't want you to go and take that direction. The
Mm.
question was fantasy, and in a fantasy,
Okay.
those
Platona,
kind of
Platona,
obstacles.
Platona, Platona.
Platona. Okay, so you're going for ultimate Rolex, eh? You're going
It's
for ultimate
waterproof.
Rolex.
It's usable. It's strong. Can't go wrong with that, Bear.
Yeah, I would pick Amazing Ruble 4C. That's, and I would do.
Ooh, that hurt, Bear.
Yeah, yeah, I would. I honestly would. I think if I'm going to enter that fantasy land, I want something remarkable. Okay, Platona is remarkable, no question about it. But it's
Mm,
remarkable more for prestige and for brand and for material and for price and all that. What I'm picking is remarkable from all those perspectives.
yeah.
Plus, plus, plus. And
Mm.
probably, I mean, Grand Sonaire would be probably the one I would go after.
Oh, I got to grab
Uh,
this super chat. We got another super chat, Bear. Let me
sure.
just grab this. We'll come back to fantasy talk. Juco Ted, thank you for coming on yesterday. We had a great. He's a really nice guy, Juco Ted, and he says my one and done 16700 Pepsi. I bought it, so that'd be a GMT Master. It's not a GMT Master 2, GMT Master
Yes.
Pepsi. I bought in Alaska on family vacation.
You see, besides the beauty of the watch, besides the amazing watch that it is emotionally attached again to his family, spending time with his family, connecting with the family, which goes in line to what we were just talking, that watch alone is not going to be enough, but there's got to be a story. There's got to be some connection as well.
Very good point. And I got to tell you, I respect him for having that connection. That's a great connection.
Ducotet is a family man. He,
Yes, he
he,
is.
he actually shared with me. I made a mistake on one of the watches, by the way. I didn't look closely enough. It looked like a Cartier Drive. But he shared with me his collection, which is carefully chosen collection with a really nice pieces. But you know what was impressive? That he shared with me his wife's collection. And
Yes.
his wife is a watch geek. Geek,
Wow.
watch enthusiast. His wife is into watches. And I can relate to that. I love that. I think it's so awesome. They
P.
are,
Mm.
besides every other connection they have as a husband and wife, they found the connection in their hobby as well, which is the ultimate winner chicken dinner.
P. Klein, $5. Respect comes from achieving something like making great quality YouTube content for over 10 years. No one respects grifters.
Well, you're not called your name as being the smartest Australian in YouTube is not coming for no reason. Absolutely, P Clan. And I'm going to say to you and to everyone that uploads here, that super chats, that participate on a panel, you make a difference. You make that amazing separation between grifter and us. We are two worlds. We're two opposite worlds. And we have right to exist, even though ultimately he doesn't want us to exist for very selfish reasons. You and your contribution in every shape or form is what makes the possibility for us to have our corner of the watch community. Thank you.
We've got another super chat here from John C. $2. That's the Loris guy. He loves his Loris. Will Morris Grossman become the new FP Jean? Good question. I don't think so. And look, I don't I actually quite like the brand. Okay.
So do
It's
I.
a
So do I.
but I don't think there's many little brands like Arnold and Son. You've got so many brands which they've got their little niche. To become an FP Jean, that's like saying if you pick up guitar, you'll become as famous as the Beatles. Okay. Okay. You'll become the next John Lennon. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That's a very good illustration of that. So hard to tell. I
Mm.
don't see it. I don't. I love the brand. Absolutely love the brand. Um, it's they make produce a beautiful timepieces. Um,
Yes.
I love their contemporary line very much. That's
Yes.
speaks to me. They have a beautiful dials. They have a beautiful movements. I don't know. I mean, to be F. Pigeon, as Archie describes it, is not only being Beatles but also being John Lennon. That's a tough gig
Mm,
to achieve.
exactly. Exactly. There's a lot of buskers in the mall who never made it big. Remember that song? Rock and roll stole the best years of my life. Rock and roll. Remember that song? Remember that
The
song,
best
Bear?
years of my life. But
Yeah, rock and
who are
roll
you talking
stole
about?
the best years of
You're
my
breaking
life.
up. You're breaking up, Archibald. I'm
Rock and
losing you.
roll. Okay, sorry.
So you're
Rock
talking
and
about which song? I didn't hear that.
there was a song there. Rock
Are you
and
really?
roll gave it actually was. I'm just being sarcastic.
Oh, I
Uh,
see.
rock
I
and
see.
roll gave me the best years of my life. I can still remember when I bought my first guitar. Remember just how good the feeling was. Put it
Yeah,
proudly
buddy,
in my
your
car.
Wi-Fi is a factus
Oh, shit! I'll move the
is
door. 1 minute.
lost. Yeah, I hope that's gonna improve as the show goes because right now you sound like a robot every second word. Um,
How's that,
so
Bear? Is
let's.
that better?
Yes,
And
yes.
I still remember when I bought my first guitar. Remember how good the feeling was. Put it proudly in my car. And my family listened 50 times to my 2 song repertoire. And I told my mum her only son was gonna be a star. Bought all the Beatles records, sounded like Hall. Bought all the Chuck Berry 78s and all. Remember that song?
No, I don't know, but that sounds good. Who sings
Rock
that?
and roll gave me the best years of my life. You don't remember that? Kevin Johnson.
No, I'm not familiar with that one, honestly. Um, but it sounds cool. Sounds good. You sang really well. We have a super chat from our channel godfather.
Here
CB
we
is
go.
here.
CB, $10. My one and not done is the Day Date 40 Platinum, the Bear version.
Oh, so non baguette. Um, I like how he says one and not done, not
Mm,
done. He doesn't want to be done. CB is a man with a vision, and is a guy that's not going to give up easy on being done on anything. This is why, Archie, I believe
yeah.
people like him or like Bondage or so on, these
They're not going
people,
to give up. They don't give up.
they don't know how it feels. They simply have this shark mentality, and I don't mean in a bad sense, more of they have to keep swimming. There is no pause, they just keep moving in the
Mhm.
ocean. These are the type of guys who are there where they are in their industry, in their life, in their position, simply because they don't know what means slow down or chill out, or maybe I'm going to
Mm.
buy a caravan and just take it easy, or go to Thailand and hide. I don't know. I don't know. Um, you and I are obviously not that level and never will be. We can
No.
only admire it, but I understand what he means by not done.
I've got to tell you, I think the Day Date the problem, you know what the problem with day dates is, Bear?
I don't see many problems with day dates.
Oh, there's a problem, Bear.
All right.
Fucking expensive. They are
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
expensive.
I agree.
Okay.
I fucking
Like,
agree. Yes.
I don't know what planet you're on, right? But in my case, right, I remember years ago I had an 1823. That was the current model. That was the current model, okay? And I think I paid about 11,500 for a diamond dial one, right? Beautiful. I bought it, right, from the first owner, right?
Right, right.
And I sold it for 13 and a half a couple of years later when I needed money. But the problem is these day dates, when they went to the 40, you're not going to get one in Aussie dollars $50,000. I don't know about you, Bear. That's still a lot of moolah. It's a lot of moolah.
Yeah, 50,000. Actually, I don't think you can get any at 50,000 Australian, Archie. They're gonna be a little more than that.
Oh, fuck.
So
John
it's a
C,
significant purchase.
$2. Can I make my Loris my one and done and a family heirloom? John C, you can do whatever you like. I cannot set the terms for how you.
No, fuck that shit, John C. That's not going to be one and done. That's not going to be family heirloom. That's a shitter, garbage, crap. And even though you're trolling us, I'm not gonna play along. That watch is embarrassment to horology. End of story.
Ooh, that's very strong
But
words,
I
Bear.
like John C. He makes me laugh.
Yeah. Yep. I understand. Holy
You know
shit, Bear.
what? I think there would be amazing sweet spot price for day date. Like
Mm-hmm.
when you think sometimes what would be the actually price that would make people psychologically more acceptable to purchasing? I think it would be 35,000 Canadian and Australian type of thing. I think people would be psychologically more prone to buying the day date. When you hit to buy a paying watch 55 and up, that's
Mm-hmm.
fucking that's shock to the system. I know you it needs to hurt, right? I understand all that,
Mm.
but one thing is to hurt, and the other thing is to fucking fuck you up, right?
Yes.
Totally destroy you. I mean,
Yeah.
55K, man. That's you can live years with that money if you are humble.
No, 55 American or Australian? What are you talking, Bear?
I'm talking in this case Australian/Canadian.
$55,000. That's a good emergency fund, isn't it?
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. It's such a heavy money to spend. Too
Look,
much.
I think 55 after tax, right? You could survive on that. Look, it depends
Like
what.
a
Obviously.
clear, Archie, clear 55,000. No, like a clean $55,000.
Mhm.
Honestly, that people, like, I'm not joking. There are families that make a they could live 3 years on that money. Families that could actually pay their
Yeah.
bills, live, eat, and live and
Obviously, they're
survive.
not leasing fucking BMWs, of course.
No, they're not. We have a super chat from the CB.
CB, $10. To be done would mean stopping supporting the pontiff, and I can't do that.
God
Thank
forbid. God
you.
forbid. If we lose people like CB and like, I mean, we know who the people are. I can't now mention everyone. That would mean the end of this little corner of ours, this Archieverse. That would mean the end.
Mm.
And we like just I cannot contemplate the idea of not having Archie on YouTube. To me, that's unthinkable. I am not capable of imagining that. Regardless if I'm on the stream or not, that's not the point. The point is not having Archie it would suck. We would
Hey,
only
we got
make a we would only
Lambo.
make a
Look who we've got here. Look who we've got here.
who is there?
Hello,
Whoa,
speak.
whoa.
The third row, the XM created a luxury
They're talking
deck
about the
on the
Beamers,
inside
Archie. The
of the rear
Beamers.
compartment.
What
Holy
is going on?
shit.
What's going on, Archie? Huh?
Sorry, I'm just gonna move away from it because
Oh,
they're
that's a
doing like a whole presentation.
Lambda
They're doing like a whole presentation and stuff. So
Look at this place, Archie. Where is this? Where are we at
this
the
is
moment?
the Canadian Aviation Museum,
Very cool.
and yeah, they're doing a Lamborghini release event here and stuff. So,
Lamborghini?
sorry, a
BMW.
BMW event. They're doing a BMW XM event release for the SUV and stuff. So,
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
it's the
but they're,
new electric
they're all,
one, isn't it?
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's electric, but yeah, they're all being quiet over there. So I'm like, I should move away from that area and then let them do the presentation. But I'll show you some planes and some helicopters if you want, Archie.
We love helicopters and planes.
Yeah, it's a beautiful museum.
some helicopters.
Wow, Bear, look at these.
Some helicopters, some planes.
Cool.
Planes. What are you guys up to?
Oh,
Hey.
just talking about all kind of stuff, man. Watches. Actually, we're talking about
Watches, boys, watches.
Yeah.
You guys want to see some cars or what? Gotta walk
Yes,
all the way
sir.
outside. Gotta
We
walk
love
all the way outside because
That's okay.
I kind of started it in the actual event, but everyone's being quiet and shit. So I'm like, fuck, I can't like start swearing in the middle of the
Right.
Yes.
Right.
swearing in the middle of the event, right?
Yeah.
So I'll show you guys some airplanes as I walk out.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Water plane.
Oh,
Magpie is commenting, but by the way, Lambo Philippe,
Yo,
that the new M8X is superb.
it is superb.
Yeah, it is superb. That's
I
what he said.
haven't seen it. The local BMW dealer like invited us out to this exclusive event. So
yeah.
I said, hey, we got access to an entire museum ourselves, Archie, a night at the museum.
Wow.
But
That's so cool.
I knew you like planes, so I was like, no, maybe Archie's gonna want to see the fucking planes in the museum and
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yes, look at these fucking. We could put these together in our backyard. These sort of planes, aren't they? They're fucking. This is AV. This is history. Do you understand, Bear? This is incredible stuff.
Yep. Yeah, I'll just turn the camera around to me while I
Make
walk
sure they
outside.
Make sure they let you back in, but make sure you get a pass stamp. You get a stamp, a nightclub stamp.
Nightclub, baby. Why not?
Dirk has a question for you, Tan. Do
What's up?
they have the Blue Thunder helicopter?
I don't know. I haven't really explored this museum very much,
And
so I'll check it
Eric
out.
was asking, do they have a Night Rider?
Right there. You know what? Here, I got some cars out here for you guys. Hold on. Oh, this fucking
The
camera
man.
shit.
Dan the man, boys and girls.
Let's do back camera. All right. So we got
Feel free to
the
super chat. Feel free to ask the questions. Feel free to upvote, guys.
Oh, I love that M4. Look at that tan. That's an M4 there.
yep.
Oh, look at this. Beaver
Nice
teeth.
weather.
Beaver
You have a
teeth.
nice weather. That's good.
This is for you, Archie, right here.
It's an
M8,
8.
baby. It's an M8.
M8. Whole, you know, CB's wife has got a M850i.
Yeah, I told Bear, I said, you know, Gummy Bear, Archie loves his Beamers, so I'll take him to a
Yeah.
Beamer event.
Yeah.
But, you know, I was like, hey, but when I was inside, everyone's quiet and like, I'm just walking around in the
These
front
are
with my
nice.
fucking,
I like
with my
it.
fucking camera on and stuff like that. So it was
Yes.
funny because everyone's like, what the fuck is this idiot doing? Like walking around with his camera. But
Yes.
Well, you are our infield reporter for ArchieLuxury Live.
infield reporter. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys my all my friends that came with me to the event. This is my buddy's GT3. By the way, there's the aviation museum is also an active airport as well. But
Wow.
Look at that. That's
it's my buddy's GT3 RS. Yeah.
It's the same buddy who took you to the Lambo event. Is that right?
That's
He came with me to the Lambo event.
Yeah.
GT3 RS.
What watch he wears? This guy that drives this car.
Motherfuckers, at least I'm wearing my Rolex.
No, I
Yo.
know you, but what watch is the guy? What does someone that drives this car wear?
I think this guy has a AP Royal Oak. I'll send you a photo because we took a little wristwatch shot for the boys because I knew I was gonna go live on Archie.
Oh,
I don't know whose car
okay.
this is.
Audi.
M3, M4, M3, M3,
Yeah.
M3.
Yeah.
I'll show you Laura Connor's car right here.
Yeah.
The LC 500. I know you guys like the LC 500.
Actually, they're a great car. LC 500 is a great car. They're amazing.
Mila,
That's a
You know-
Lexus. That's a Lexus.
Yes,
it's a Lexus, yeah.
that's their V8 supercar, really, isn't
So
it?
Grand
Is that a
Seiko.
supercar?
Grand Seiko.
This is their V8. I don't know if it's a supercar. You're talking about the supercar is the LFA, the V10.
It's still an incredible car, isn't it? It's one of the last naturally aspirated V8s.
Yeah. The NSX.
Oh wow, they got. That's
And then
beautiful.
here's the funniest thing, Archie. I'll show you the way the fucking Porsche and Ferrari guys do it. But here's the NSX.
Mhm.
You got the fucking ketchup and mustard crew between the fucking Porsches and Ferraris. Like
Ketchup and mustard.
this is a 997 turbo.
Yes.
It's a 488 Ferrari.
488 Ferrari.
This is a GT3.
Yes.
812 super fast V12.
Oh, fuck. That's beautiful. I love the 812.
Yeah.
V12.
that looks
V12. That's a
good. That
proper
looks
Ferrari.
We got a Corvette right here.
So these are all your friends?
These are all my boys. Yeah, these are all my friends. We all came together.
Are you like a part of this club of the car enthusiasts?
Supra. Look at that.
Yeah, super. Yeah, it's my car club. It's my buddies.
Nice.
Wow.
This
Really
is Dirk Diggler's. This is Dirk Diggler's car here for California.
Hey,
Yes.
Tesla, yeah, nice looking Tesla.
They're expensive. You know that? They're not cheap.
Let's show Higgy's car for Higgins right here.
What is
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's
nice.
an SLS, isn't it?
No, it's
No.
a GTS.
GTS.
I
Wow.
love to say this like, oh, that is beauty.
They're
Yeah.
expensive. Yeah.
They're expensive. You got my buddy's R8.
Wow.
And you got your boy. Your boy is here.
Oh, you're here. You brought your car.
Of course. Why did I not bring my car, man? Of course, the old Hurricane.
Well, of course you did.
We got Mr. Goldberg joining the stream. Hello, Mr. Goldberg. We're
Mr.
just looking
Goldberg
at Tan's
is a Porsche
car
man.
collection.
He was a Porsche man, and now he's American.
Lincoln.
Car.
He's a Lincoln. Lincoln.
Yeah.
Lincoln.
Check out this.
Stinking
Check out this.
Lincoln.
This is one of the most famous M3s on Instagram. This is a guy who I'll show you his license plate. Dubsess. He's got HRE wheels. Very nice HRE wheels. Look how low this car is. Like look how much wheel gap. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
This car is low as shit.
Yes.
Yeah. You got Dubsess, who's like one of the HRE wheels. Very nice HRE wheels.
Hey, Goldman Curly is here. Wow.
What's going on, Curly?
Whoa, Tan, you're at a Corvette Nationals, man. Cool.
Corvette Nationals. Where's Mike the Snake, eh?
Those are nice Corvettes there, man. That's my favorite color there. Is that Guilloche?
I love it, Curly.
What's up, boss, man?
What's going on, man?
How is you chipmunk cheek? I want to squeeze your cheeks.
Yeah. Those
How are you, Bear? Mark Goldberg. How are you, Archie?
Listen, I theorize that the average penis size in that parking lot is about 4 inches, present company accepted.
I wonder why.
I'm gonna show you, Mark. I'm gonna show you, Mark.
Well, listen,
right here.
We have a super chat from
this one's from Narc for Curly.
I believe.
Full fat.
I mean, man, wow, that's a nice Fiat, man.
Dan,
Nice
Fiat, man.
Thomas Burdett, £2. Wouldn't you rather have a GT2 RS than a GT3 RS, Tan?
So GT2 RS is a turbo. It is fast. Like they're one of the fastest cars. I think they hit the Nürburgring. They had the Nürburgring record or whatever. So yeah, I would take a GT2 RS. Why not?
Look at no snow on the ground and clear skies, man. They're recharging your batteries, huh?
Yeah, man.
Nice to have some nice days.
Oh, baby, Curly.
They don't know about these winters in Australia.
How is it in Chicago? Oh, shit. Hold on. There's a buddy of mine just showed. Hey.
Beautiful.
Hold on.
I wonder how many dog crates you guys can fit in those things. That's the only problem.
Yeah, you're on Archie right now.
Hey, how are you?
What shitter are you wearing? Fucking Hamilton again, man. This is what a shitter owner looks like driving. What is this fucking Mustang?
Mustang. Beautiful
Curly,
Mustang.
this is for you, man. Curly, this is for you.
Oh, man. I knew it was good. It's the nicest vet in that whole parking lot, man. What a nice vet.
Yo, just park with us.
Is that a ZL6?
Look at this. A Lexus.
It's somebody pulling in with
what
a
watch was that?
SUV.
I didn't catch.
It was a Hamilton. It was a Hamilton. We showed it on the show yesterday. It was a shitter.
Oh, Hamilton. Wow,
Yeah,
interesting
it was a
choice.
shitter. It was a shitter.
Tanzil, no other candy apple red supercar in that lot, man. What a color.
Nah,
I love
there's
that
not.
color.
The Ferraris have like two different colors. There's like one of them's got like an orange tinge, and one's like more of like a cherry or like cherry out, like more like a cherry red. Oh, you didn't bring your R8 up here, did you?
GB, $2. Arch, why aren't you wearing a tint watch? I had all my stuff stolen. That's the reason, GB. They took any watch I had in my room.
What's a tint watch?
That was a sponsorship deal.
Oh.
Remember the tint?
Yes.
Tint
I
watch.
bet they left the tint behind.
Don't park in the emergency place, man. Jesus Christ. Don't park in the emergency spot. One of the R8 guys wanted me to show the R8 to you guys.
Hey,
Yes,
Tan,
thank you,
are
sir.
radar detectors still illegal in Canada?
They are, yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Super chat.
Yeah.
Nick M, $2. Evening Fikers, love the cars, Tan. You betcha. These are amazing. This is amazing. I love that blue. That blue is gorgeous. He's
Yeah,
taken
the
the
owner-
Audi logo off. Why is he taking the logo off?
Yeah, I don't know. That is,
Look at that.
maybe.
Range.
I don't know.
Unique.
But yeah,
There's a
like I said,
piece-
there's a helicopter back there. This is an actual active airport. But yeah, they did this whole
Wow.
event at the aviation museum and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. It's a wonderful place.
Archie, you gotta get these like fancy license plates, like fucking. You gotta get one of these for your Beamer.
Yes. Yes. Turbo. Ho!
This guy's is the funniest.
I love these plates. Show us what they got. Old Spoon.
You got to get
Old-
FMD AC3.
FMD. All right, boys.
FMD.
I'm gonna let you go because I get back in there. But
Thank you so much
Sergio.
for showing
Thank
us,
you very
Tan.
much.
We love it. Thank
Have
you.
a good
take care,
weekend.
boys.
Have a
Take
good
care, boys.
weekend.
See ya.
See you, bud.
Tan the man. Tan the man.
What a great. And we got some guests just to announce them. We got Old Curly and we got Mark Goldberg, the world's best dog trainer. Talk to
Fuck me
us,
there.
boys.
It's 4 old geezers on one panel. What's going on?
Happy
Old
birthday,
geezers-
Bear. Finally, I caught up to him. We were playing stream tag.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Curly.
Now,
Thank
what I'd like to know is your generic age, your actual age down? Because what are you, like 60, 58 years old, but you got your hip is like 0 years old. So does that like lower your? Does it give you
Yeah,
extra-
of course, the average goes down.
Right, that's what I'm
Do
saying.
I need to even mention that? Of course.
I need like new parts. If I was going to get a new part, what would the best part to get?
Well, depends. What size of the part, I mean, the hip brings you down a couple of years.
Now, Bear, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like it's extra impressive that those motherfuckers in Canada have those cars because taxes are extraordinarily high. So by the time you
Yes.
buy luxury goods in Canada, that's like some real wealth at that point.
Yes, you are absolutely right. It's costing a lot and then more. Basically, you have to be wealthier than average U.S. guy to own that. So they're really wealthy. No
Yeah,
question about it.
I agree with that. Like,
This
listen,
is where Archie should be and stealing the leads. I mean, unfortunately, he's so far. But if he lives, let's say, if he's in U.S., I would say, Archie, you need to travel there. You need to travel and mingle with these boys.
listen, I had a buddy. I have a buddy from Melbourne, and when he was in the States one time at a conference with me, he bought a raffle ticket and he won a '57 Chevy.
Wow.
And it was red. It was beautiful. And so he put it on a boat and he had it shipped to Melbourne. He drove it for a couple of years and then he sold it for like crazy money. But the import duty on that car was like $50,000. It was insane.
Absolutely. To be very honest with you, like if I'm going to buy, I don't know, cars, me and cars, I couldn't care less. But for me to buy a watch from US, I have to add 15%.
Super chat.
Super chat. We got a super chat here from P. Klein, $5. When Bear or Curly ask for a cafe latte, they get a Viking cafe latte.
You know what I really like, honestly, better than a latte is a flat white. And
that's what I drink.
Right. But do they have them in Canada? Because I really only
Starbucks.
Do they have
New Zealand, Australia, the flat white is 1,000 times better than whatever they do at Starbucks.
They got Tim Hortons coffee in Canada, man.
Oh, that's a horrible coffee.
That's
Really?
like Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Oh
Is that-
shit! It's a bad coffee. No, actually, Dunkin' Donuts is a better coffee. Be
Is
honest
it?
with you.
I see. Understand.
Tim Hortons is like a warm piss. It's disgusting.
Hey, well,
Everybody brags. So Tim Hortons is basically our Dunkin' Donuts, Bear. Is that what you're saying?
I had Dunkin' Donuts. If I have to pick, actually, McDonald's coffee is better than both.
Okay, then maybe it's more like Denny's.
That's
coffee.
what I do. I always go to McDonald's for the coffee.
McDonald's
Pete
has
Clent,
a very
smartest
good
man in
coffee.
all of Australia, right there. That's one of the smartest punters you got.
Honestly, I like the old McDonald's coffee before they went to this new, softer Colombian shit. Their old one was like, you had to cut it with a fork and a knife. I liked it much better. But here we are. But no, the flat white in Australia or New Zealand is an animal that we do not have in North America, and it's excellent. Very, very good.
Cool.
Almond milk, soy latte. What do you like? Soy milk, almond milk, regular milk, full cream. What
I'm
do
a
you,
sorry-
what's the-
Two equals black for me. Two equals black.
I like a nice French press coffee black. I'm like
Oof.
I'm a tough guy. I'm a real man. I'm
So
manly.
you got to
Whatever
have
happened
high
to
quality
instant
coffee.
Why did instant go out? What was wrong with instant coffee?
Actually, Starbucks has an instant on the market that's freaking excellent. You would never know that it's not fresh brewed. Starbucks instant. It's very, very good. Very good.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
Mm.
By the way, I'm proud to tell you that I've been taking vitamin D now for a week. And
Wow.
yeah, as per Goldberg's recommendation.
Mm.
Goldberg is not only dog doctor, he's also a bear doctor.
Yes.
Mm.
That's exactly it.
Very important vitamin. B12, zinc, magnesium. All of them
Yeah.
are important.
Curly,
when
what's
you-
going
Curly,
on? What's new with
Curly,
you?
what's going on in your world there? Tell me, Curly. What's
Nothing. I
happening?
had a honey-do list a mile long. I wanted to go fishing today, but the weather didn't cooperate, and neither did the wife. So I had a lot of honey-do things to do today. I dedicated half my day today to my two dogs,
Oh, nice.
high-maintenance dogs.
I could
No.
fix that for you.
No, I mean, they're just, I had to take them to the dog park, and the dog park was a swamp. So then I had to take them to the groomer and get them cleaned and clipped.
I see. I have a new book coming out. It's on Amazon right now for pre-order. Shipping in November. It's called The Joy of Playing with Your Dog. We have an entire chapter on the dog park with a lot of pictures of the good, the bad, the ugly.
This is your second book, correct?
Third book.
Holy shit, you
Let
producing.
dogs be dogs. The art of training your dog. Now, the joy of playing with your dog. And then number 4 is halfway written. Just it's not out yet. Obviously, it's only halfway written. But
Is it still in cooperation with my Orthodox brothers?
indeed, yes. Number
Awesome.
4 it is. Number 5 will be Mark Goldberg solo project. But that I haven't even started it yet. But I know what it's going to be. But the monks and I the Orthodox brethren are now writing number 4.
Bear, do you and Bunny have a pet? Do you guys have a dog or a cat or anything?
They had a cat, but unfortunately he passed away.
Me too. I had Jupiter. He was 20 years old. My boy.
That's right, Jupiter. That's who it was. Bear. Jupiter was his cat.
That's right, I remember.
And
I
ironically,
hated Goldberg. I did like his cat.
well, he was a lot more likable than me. But he was kind of like a nasty cat. Hold on, I'm gonna show you that.
No, he wasn't.
Honestly,
you had him on
no.
the live stream.
Let me
He
tell
was
you
so peaceful
That
and
cat
loving.
was always look at that cat. Like, he was always angry looking.
No,
that's
so
Jupiter right there.
he had a very warm eyes. Come on.
Let me tell you what I don't remember crying so hard, man, in my life when that cat died.
I believe you.
He was 20, and ironically what it was my boyfriend moved in with a cat, and they both died at 20, like 8 months apart.
That's sad.
And we just kept, it was just, I wish my boyfriend would have moved in with a young cat, but he moved in with a cat. And not only that, they looked like twins. They were twins, but they didn't like each other.
Thomas Burdett, £2. You should be drinking ArchieLuxury branded coffee. Thank
What
you,
would that-
Thomas.
What would that be?
I tried it. It was a very tough thing to do there. McLovin, $7, Californian. Bear, speak with your orthopod if you need antibiotics before dental work during first year after hip surgery. Bear, speak with your orthopod if you need.
Orthopod, yeah, that's the guy who did my surgery. Got it, man. Thank you very much for advice. I would definitely do that.
And good luck to McLovin recovering from his kidney stones.
Oh shit! Don't tell me.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Poor fucking guy.
They say that's as painful as giving birth.
Oh yeah.
Oh, trust me. I was in a hospital when I had those motherfuckers. The lady next to me was a mother of the twins, and she said to me she would rather give birth to twins again than going through that shit again.
Yeah, and she didn't have to pass them through a teeny little hole. Her hole is bigger. Her urethra.
Yeah. Actually, Marky, that's not when it hurts. When it goes through between the kidney and bladder, that's when the suffering starts.
Boy.
When it gets to the bladder, no problem. That's when you can actually feel them drop into the bladder.
You know what? I think there's like about 500 men right now just going, ooh, stop.
I know.
Got it. It's worse than
Pavel,
Tarkov.
$5. Arch and Mark aren't really at all different in creative output. Quantity.
Ooh.
Well, you know what? First of all, we appreciate the $4.99. However, your information is wrong, and that's because Archie is actually a very diligent, hardworking YouTuber, and I make a YouTube video these days like once every 4 months, whether I feel like it or not. So Archie's the hardest working man in YouTube show business these days.
Yeah,
For sure.
he is. Weren't you the one that said something I always quote? Or was it Sovereign? Archie is the hardest working lazy man on YouTube.
I feel like that's a combination of me and Clyde. I say he's hardworking. Clyde says he's lazy. So that's an amalgam of both of them.
Probably. Oh, by the way, McLovin says it's not him. It's a Bezos. We wish
There you go.
fast recovery, my friend. I hope it all goes really well and you get rid of those bastards.
Yeah, no fun. I'm sure it's no fun. Never had that problem, but
Yeah, it's really tough when they drop into your nutsack.
You're fucking crazy, man.
Makes you walk like you just ride a Brahma bull.
We got a super chat from Madman. $20, Bear.
$20.
Madman. I love Madman.
Happy belated birthday, Bear. Best coffee is macadamia milk magic. It's a mid-strength coffee pour. No bitterness, no need for sugar. Amazing. Italians gave the world coffee culture. Aussie Italians perfected it.
Yeah,
Macadamia, that's those nuts.
actually-
You know, I love. That's one of my favorite nuts is macadamia or cashews.
I don't want to tell you about my favorite nuts, or we're going to lose a lot of viewers.
Archie, for a madman, $20, big super chat. Can we go full screen, please?
Yes, sir. We'll go full screen for Madman. Madman, thank you so much.
Archie, you have so many clips that got loaded in. You know your brands.
I'm the Godfather. Archie.
Hey, thank
can
you,
never touch
Madman. I appreciate it.
Godfather.
It's hard. Times are tough. It's hard.
You can act like a man.
Thank you, Madman. We love you, Madman. Thank you. Thank you, Madman. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your generosity. Thank you.
If anything happens to my son Michael, I will break the peace.
What a great guy. Madman's a great guy. I've got to tell you there, the watches, man. The watches. What are you wearing today there, Mr. Goldberg?
I'm wearing a Pepsi. How about
Pepsi on a Jubilee, Bear. Look at that.
Beautiful
watch.
Pepsi. You know what? I don't like a Coke. Now, between Coke and Pepsi, the soft drink, give me a Coke. But on watches, I'll take the Pepsi because the color contrast, blue, red, is a lot more interesting than the black.
I could not agree more. I am with you 100% on that.
It's very weird how we are like Rolex brothers from another mother. Very.
Hey, Archie, does everybody know that your StreamYard link is pinned at the top, guys? And we only got 33 upvotes with 120 people in the house. Come on. It's free. Hit the little upvote button or we're going to get Mikey to come out with his doll and do a dance.
Well, it's free today only. Normally we charge for the upvote, but today only free.
Yeah, you get 2 for 1 today. 2 for 1. You hit the button once, we get 2 upvotes.
Hey, everybody.
Nice.
It's time to upvote. Woo! Look, I can even do it. Watch. There. It was that easy. All I needed to do is to upvote. That's all you need to do. It doesn't even take a wiggle of your finger. or even just a wiggle of one of my teeth here to upvote. Just do it.
Once you have upvoted, put upvoted in the comments, and that way we know you did it. And we
You got to love Mikey. Mikey was getting all pissed off the other night, Bear.
Yeah, I know.
He was almost going to start timing people out. I almost got him to start timing people
He had
out.
the white price himself. Yeah, I saw that.
If you people don't upvote, we're bringing on Mikey.
ABC would like a link, guys.
Oh, we love ABC. Of course, we can give him a link. No problems.
ABC.
Hey, Marky, I bought a watch that you would never buy.
No, wait a minute. What brand?
Tudor.
So then you bought the 54, the little micro.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he loves it. He loves it.
Fuck, I love it.
You know, Bear, you got a 7-inch wrist, right? What
7 1/4.
Same exact. God damn, we are weird. Same exact wrist as me. How is it that you like the thing?
It is bizarrely beautifully sized. It feels compact rather than small. I got to be honest with you. I tried a long time ago 37 millimeter Rado, and it felt like a little toy watch.
Yeah.
This wears like a 39. It is just perfect. And what I like about it is the new clasp, the bracelet, and how thin it is. It is so thin. Thank you, Madman, for upvoting.
Answer me this question, because otherwise I'm gonna have to like go look at one at the AD. Do you feel cheap and nasty when you're wearing it versus a Rolex Mariner?
Honest to God, it doesn't. Please, just try it on.
Okay, I'm going to the AD. Pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. It means I got to go to the AD. But I
just put it on your wrist and then tell me what you think. That's all. I
like it because we have the same taste. It's disturbing, but we do.
It's like a brand new, reinvented vintage Rolex. It feels like they went to the past, copied and brought back and made it perfectly brand new with a great quality bracelet, with a great quality clasp, with everything just right.
I'll text my guy tomorrow. I don't want to bother him at night.
Don't buy it. I'm not saying buy it.
Yeah.
But look at it. Okay.
I'll text him.
I would take it over any other Tudor at the
What's the best color? What's the best color?
They only come in one color. Black with gilded, but not faux patina.
Okay. It makes it easy.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Jack English, why don't you type it in 15 more times? Because I'm worse than cancer, Jack. 100% worse.
Who are you talking about?
I got one of my trolls in the chat.
Yeah, I don't see it, so he probably blocked me.
Jack English, curly is a cancer lump that needs to be cut out. No, I am going to come back. I'm malignant. Yep. Very malignant. If you cut me out of your chest, I'll show up in your asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah, this clasp. Check out the new clasp on this Tudor.
Jimmy agrees with you 100% about your watch, Bear.
Yes. Clasp is actually, honestly, I am gonna say this, better than on some Rolex watches.
Wow, Bear.
Okay, I'm gonna
go
look at it for sure.
I love it. I honestly love it.
Bear says it's actually so thin because the big problem with the 41 mil, it's so thick.
It's thinner than 58. Do I need to say more?
So Bear, what else came in beside the watch? What was your birthday cake? Give me some lowdown on the celebration.
Okay, thank you for asking. I have a nice day. Okay, so I got a gift from my jeweler. He gifted me the David Yurman bead bracelet. I got a really cool gift from the bunny. She bought me the statue for Pink Floyd. It's like a roadie case with a pig in from the concert Animals, and the cat.
That's a unique gift. That's quite a unique gift.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I can show you guys for super chats. I can show. I don't want to do effort for free. I'm sorry. And then Cat Clooney bought me the Mandalorian Gogu, the little baby Yoda, in his pad, a statue from Gentle Giant. I'm a total nerd, so they know what I like. And,
Nobody had a good sense of humor and bought you a cane.
no,
what I did.
actually, I don't need a fucking
When my
cane.
father retired, I bought him a cane, and it had a headlight on it and a horn.
I'm glad to say that at this point I'm not using anything. No walker, no cane.
What was
Everything
the birthday
has been-
dinner, Bear? What was the
Everything has
birthday
been
dinner?
returned. Everything has been returned.
What we have for birthday dinner?
Oh, I went to a Chinese restaurant. It was my choice, and whenever I can choose my restaurant, it's always going to be Chinese, crispy chicken.
Oh,
You know.
crispy chicken. Shit.
Yeah.
Bear, what the hell made you get that military haircut? You look like you lost a few pounds. You were looking lean and mean.
Yeah, I was always mean. I just didn't look lean, but I was always mean.
Yeah, you got a nice. I've never seen you with a nice tight. I mean, you went almost all the way down. You clipped your hair very short.
I lost. I lost from like the last 6 months, probably about 50 pounds.
Yeah, it looks like it in your face too. You look.
Wait,
you
is
look
that
good.
because your hip? They cut out your hip joint and
No. Even though it's titanium, just like a Rolex Yacht Master 2.
yeah. Well, fair
which-
point. So that at least accounts for probably like half a pound.
So we were talking in AD, by the way, about the OP41. What the fuck is the bubbles?
Yes,
What is it
yes.
called?
Oh, the celebration.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
So
in for
everyone
that.
was guessing when the first comes out, what is it going to sell for on a secondary market? I'd like to
Yeah.
hear your opinion, boys. What do you think?
100, easily 100 for sure. 100.
100 US?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
They're saying there, I've heard rumors that the allocation is less than a Platona.
Oh, it's
Oh,
gonna be
100% it is. And it's going to be discontinued after a year.
well. My guy. Here's the thing. My guy has not called me and said, "Hey, you got to pick something else." For a couple months, 3-4 months prior to Watches and Giggles, my guy is saying, "Well, let me not supply you with anything until we see what's new, because you're going to want something that's new, and if they have something cool." And of course, right after that came out, we were in touch, my guy and me, James and Sons in Orland Park, and Brian said, "Hey, I know what you want." And I said, "Yeah, you do." So he's put me in for it. Here's the good news. The good news is I haven't heard from him, because if they just decide it's absolutely impossible, he'll tell me, pick something else. So I haven't heard from him, and that is good news. He got me a Sprite 5 months after that came, but I think this one's going to be much tougher. But right now, no news is good news. If that doesn't come through,
I am told that I will not get one.
I do not doubt it. I think it's a super tough get, and they're just
He
waiting.
basically told me there's a better chance for you to get a Daytona white style Panda, a new one, than this any day of the week.
They got me the previous one, and so I don't feel like I need another one of those. So I'm not gonna molest them for a super hard get on something that I'm not dying for. But I do, if the celebration proves impossible, I do have a second, something waiting in the back of my mind as second place. What do you think it would be?
Yacht Master Titanium.
And I'll tell you why not. Because I don't love titanium. I love the brightness of steel.
Okay.
And I have a crap ton of dive watches. So near.
Someone's saying that the first 40 mil Explorer sold on Motor for 10,200, kind of low.
That's cheap.
I don't know if that's the case.
Too cheap.
That's actually cheap. Yeah, that's only about $3K over retail, right?
It's that. No, I think it's like 2K over retail.
2K over retail. 2K over retail. Yeah.
Maybe. Especially
so I'm not surprised. Explorer 40 is not a hype watch. So it's a more enthusiast watch. So
listen, here's what's happening. Tell me if you agree, Bear. Rolex is being positioned as the new Patek, and they're bringing Tudor along as the new Rolex. And Tudor's going to get harder to get and more expensive, but they're bringing it along in tandem. So if you've got a bunch of Tudors
on the secondary market, Tudor's not loved, but on the secondary market,
it holds. It's not above, but it's not below either. It kind of holds.
It's because they're producing large numbers. If they start doing a little bit of a Rolex game, it would change. But At
I
this
agree.
point, there is no wait time for any Rolex, really, for any Tudor, really. It's a basically, you get it relatively fast.
But you can't buy it much under retail. That's, no matter
No,
what.
you, as far as I know, in Canada, nobody discounts Tudor.
That's right.
This is from Tan. Update from Tan here. Look at this. This is the boys at the event. They've just
cool.
had a photograph here.
So we got a
What's your
Smurf,
favorite?
we got AP Royal Oak, we got
Yeah.
Sea Dweller, and we got
Smurf?
the
You
Jane
know
Turner.
which one I love most? I have to say, I really like Tan's 41 Submariner. That's the most aesthetically beautiful out of the lot here.
I feel like they
From
just
the-
put their pants back on in this picture.
I would pick the Smurf on this picture.
They should
That
put
would
their
be
what
great.
back on?
Their pants. They just put their pants back on.
Yes. Yes.
It's a circle jerk over there. Look at that.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's very, very cool indeed.
Tanzil, the software salesman mobster. Tanzil is a highly successful software salesman. That's what he does.
Yeah. He works for his money. He is not gifted his money. He works hard.
That's right.
I'll bring some more pictures up if you like there, Bear. If you want to see some more pictures on the screen
Sure.
here. This is from the event. This here is the the new BMW. Fuck, what is it? It's got an engine in it.
Well, don't they all?
But this is the new utility.
BMW XM. Elite BMW. The all-new BMW XM.
Is it electric? What is that?
I don't
JL's
know.
got one of those. JL
Let's have
bought
a
one
look.
of those this year.
Oh, look at that. The Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Look at that picture there. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Beautiful. You can see these guys really love their cars, can't you?
Yeah.
They love their car like I love my penis. It's a little weird.
Oh, some aeroplanes. Look at the Canadian fighter jet. What's that? Look at that. And we've got, it looks like an F-111, doesn't it? There we go.
Probably bought used in the United States.
There we go. So, some beautiful aircraft there. Beautiful stuff. There we go, guys. There we go. That's the Tan Zeal sneak preview. Very, very kind indeed there. Jimmy says it's a CF-18, Arch. Thank you. F-18. There we go. F-18, FA-18 Hornet. Thank you. Thank you. Gas cars have engines. Electric have motors. XM. BMW XM. What is this special thing? It's a... Fuck me dead, it's expensive. It's $300,000 in Australia. Fuck me dead. What the fucking hell is that?
I've already had a text from my AD because I just texted him, Bear, and I said, "Have you got a Black Bay 54?" And he said at his store they do not, but he's going to check with one of the other stores. They're going to have them, he thinks, in September. So I think Tudor is being cheap in passing these out to the ADs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. To be honest with you, this was the first one in my AD.
Yeah.
And he kept to show me. He also showed me the one that Archie likes with the burgundy bezel and so-called 5-link bracelet, which we call Tudor Jubilee bracelet. And I have to say I like that one as well. It had a nice clasp. The bracelet really looks quite nice. And even though it's a 41, it's actually thinner than the previous versions. So they're doing, and it's a META certified on the top of everything. So they're doing something right here.
It's funny how they're calling it the 5-link so as to avoid stepping on Rolex terminology with that word Jubilee. But
right.
But for all intents and purposes, this is a Jubilee.
It is a Jubilee. It looks fantastic. It looks much dressier. It looks, it has a great, it breaks the light really nice. It's a beautiful watch. I think Archie would love it, actually. I think that's a great one for Archie. I am. I was tempted as well, but you're not gonna buy fucking two tutors. You know, it's just you look and you kind of appreciate it. Now the new Royale, I also saw the one with the salmon dial. It is very feminine looking watch. It's just too. It's not like blue. It's very feminine. But the price is really fucking low. It's like
I paid $1,500 for my Royal Day date, and honestly, like I'm bonding with it a little more. If you buy one because you want a Rolex day date and you buy a Tudor, you're going to be unhappy. But if you accept it for what it is, which is a Tudor with a nice integrated 70s-esque bracelet, for the money, it's really pretty damn nice.
Right. Can I? Is Curly still here?
Yes, he is.
Curly, are you here?
Yeah, my wife had the my dogs were barking.
Oh, we lost Mark Goldberg.
Oh
Mark,
shit!
no.
I'll be back. That always happens. Listen, I want to bring a little bit of the watch community drama. Are you familiar with the latest drama that's going between the CRM jewelers?
Yeah. I actually have it loaded, Archie. I mean, Bear, I've got it loaded. I've got it loaded. The Roman.
Archie, can we play it?
Sure.
All right, hang on 1 second.
It's very interesting.
It is interesting. It is interesting.
I find it intriguing. Besides that, I love drama.
And actually, Archie, we have permission to play this. And if you reach out to Charlie, which is Carlos's son,
I love Charlie.
He'd be willing to come on.
A nice guy.
Yeah, he'd be willing to come on your channel. It's up to you. You do what you want with it.
I love Charlie. Oh man, if he would, I would love if he comes on.
All you got to do is call CRM, ask for Charlie. He knows who you are.
Archie, you should, man. These are such a nice people, family business, good people with integrity. Really, really nice. I love them. I love
this guy that started this beef with them is actually the same asshole who tried to clout chase Nico Leonard, and Nico put him in his place pretty good. So I don't know. This is not some people played this earlier on the community channel, but they didn't do their due diligence because this is not a shtick. This is actually real because this guy's getting a lawyer on here, and he's actually going to go after them for intellectual theft because they kind of copied his logo. But okay, Archie, if you want to share the screen, please.
Sure.
You guys got to bear with me. I'm going to jump around this, but this is how this begins. This is how their video begins today. They released this today, so there you go.
Capitalize on that.
This is Tranks, NYC.
Very talky Diamond District, New York guy who is very big mouth, very opportunistic, cloud chaser. Came a little bit late on the YouTube scene. Produces very talky, gaudy jewelry. Possesses no knowledge about the watches. And just very, very low-end, nasty mouth.
He began a collab with Nico, and he was at about 475,000 subscribers. Then he turned bad on Nico. So they had about a 2-month back and forth. And at first, it was cordial. But then this guy turned it ugly, and then it came to a mutual understanding. But by the time he was done, he got up to almost 800,000 subscribers. When Nico first collabed with him, he was at about 475,000. So that shows you how much Nico collabing with Nico could actually build up your channel if you do it the right way. But right now he's standing in Roman Sharf's office. Actually, he's standing in Adrian's office. From Roman Sharf at Luxury Bazaar. So here you go.
The detriment of the CRMs and all the other motherfuckers.
Tracks, I'm telling you again, you messing with the wrong people, man. Come to Miami, get some boxing gloves, and let's show the world who got more balls, you or CRM.
We suspended your account, CRM Jewelers. There are 180 days remaining to disagree with this decision.
That's their IG account, and it's very vital to a business, you know, especially their business.
Of course, of course.
They took a page down again.
No, did they?
Yeah, they did. It's unbelievable how people
His
like
son,
to pay,
Archie, his
to
son
get
is
our page
Charlie,
down.
really nice guy.
Yeah.
This is a family-owned business, man. We don't do no harm to anybody, but I can't know who you are, but trust me, God is always looking.
And every time it had happened, we had a bigger blessing.
Bigger blessing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's okay, man. But yeah, our page got taken down by, I don't even know what to say, though, a hater or a competitor or someone that felt threatened about a family-owned business here. And for you to do that, divine justice will get you.
You see this big gash in the mic?
So hang on a second. Let me move forward. These guys just went over 500,000 subscribers. Oh, geez. That's an ad. Sorry. I don't have YouTube Premium.
Is that Narc? Is that Narc?
I'm sure it's probably something he would wear.
Oh, dear God.
Let me move forward a little bit.
What's the best you could do on this?
For you?
Let me get
Yeah,
to
I
the.
watched this. Hey, I know exactly where you're going. I mean, that part that's coming up is going to be quite controversial. Very, very controversial.
Yeah.
These are big
Why you gotta
boys.
talk shit?
What
do
do
Hey,
you
Mr. Trax, I know you are a key.
Go ahead, Bear. I'm sorry. I just paused it.
Yeah, no, it's okay. All I wanted to say, it seems there's a lot of backstabbing going behind the scenes, and this is why this part is so important.
Yeah, you know, this guy's kind of independent, you know, from the 47th Street, New York little circle of dealers. And, you know, Roman is trying to open up a satellite office in Miami.
Right.
So their probably main competitor is going to be Watch Eric, TPT, and this guy above them all. So, and I think what stemmed from this was allegedly the rumor is because Carlos actually played in the video, in one of his videos, he played a phone call from the Wizard, and Wizard was using Roman as a reference. So
yeah,
that's allegedly what you know people are.
I
blaming
heard that
this
as
on.
well. I read that on the forum. Yeah.
So here's where this goes, where he starts actually addressing Roman.
Keyboard warrior that you spend all your time screaming behind a little scream and a little of videos and all that stuff. When you speak about CRM, you're talking about a Cuban family that came from nothing and it works really hard. All we do is to work, but come to find out that at the same time that you're talking around all these people that you were talking with, they knocked down my page. That's kind of low. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say you're part of it, but I see now that you hate. I never, you know, I always admire your videos, and I never talk about you or about Roman. But I see that you guys do these little events, or you guys get together, and you know, you got something with CRM. If you got something with CRM, I'm a different breed than all these people, man. You want to talk about me? Don't do it behind a video, behind a camera. Come to Miami, tell me in my face, or go to the gym, get some boxing gloves, and let's show the world who got more balls, you or CRM, the family guy, the little guy. Come and talk all that. You, Roman, anybody, I challenge. Come and do it and tell me in my face. You're messing with the family. You're not messing with CRM. CRM is a family. It's my daughter right here. It's my sister. It's my son. It's my other sister. It's my brother. It's not me with a bunch of dudes. Like they'll you all the time because you know what? They're not your family. And it's unfortunately that in this business, we should all work together. You know what? Not hate. That's what you guys do. You guys talk behind other dealers. You're nobody's friend, and it's all convenient. All of them. Oh, you know what? CRM is hot. Let's go to CRM. Let's try to do some video with him. Hey, Carlos, what's up? How you doing? To try to get the content. And then you go.
This guy makes me want to fucking do some jumping jacks. Say hello to my little friend. You don't fuck with these Cubans. You don't fuck with Cubans, man. You don't fuck with. And you know the funny thing is, Roman's in Miami right now.
Go behind the back and you talk all that. 90% of the dealers, they don't help each other. They talk trash. So before you talk crap about CRM tracks, I'm telling you again, you messing with the wrong people, man. And when I see you in Miami, wherever I see you, you told me in my face, well, this is not $100 million company or $300 million company. We don't claim to be as big. We're not bragging around. We're just working in our own business, trying to create content for our followers, survive and maintain the family. That's all we're trying to do. And here you go talking all that crap behind my back. You and Roman, come to the gym with me, put some glove in box, and let's see who got it. Me or you, both of you together with me.
Are you sorting diamonds to make
Yeah.
your bracelet?
Okay, and then there's there's two more important parts.
There's one more that he talks about the viewer that actually sent him regarding the logo. While you're looking at this, if you don't mind, I just want to
CB $2, JBIDX $2, Grey Market Circular Drama.
Yeah, but I think this is a little more than drama, boys. I really do.
Yeah, I got this is the part you're talking about, Bear. Let me get rid of this ad real quick.
Sure.
Let's play.
What the fuck? 2 ads? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, it's okay.
Yeah, these ads. I'll bring it up once the ad's finished there, Curly.
Okay, I got it. Go ahead.
The thing about go ahead.
And now I want to show you.
Yeah,
Hyundai Santa Cruz versus Super.
Fucking hell. You gotta love it.
Yes, Archie.
Send me
Okay.
a few months ago. So, now everything makes sense. Check this out. So I'm going to read it to you guys. It said, Mr. CRM official, yo, what's up, brother? Not trying to hate or start any drama, but have you seen Roman's from Luxury Bazaar new logo? So you know what? I sent the Roman the message.
Now look at Roman's logo and look at Carlos's hat, their logo.
And you know what he replied? I'm going to have a talk with my marketing team. Didn't even see that. Who has a marketing team that creates a logo and the owner of the company doesn't know about the logo?
No,
Give me a
that's
better
impossible.
story than that, man. We're not 12 years old here, man. Your marketing team didn't know they created a logo exactly like CRM Jewelers. You know what? When I got these messages, I was really nice just to send you a message and tell you what's going on and believe the story that you gave me. And I didn't talk about it and I didn't post it. But you know what blew it up? That you let that keyboard warrior tracks talk all shit and then you didn't put a stop to that. So you know what? You were part of it. So now you're in it too. So a client told me also a month ago that when you go to Google and you type CRM Jewelers YouTube, an ad from Luxury Bazaar comes in the bottom. So you're doing targeting ads also on my page, right? So when people search for CRM Jewelers, your ad comes in the bottom. You're trying to even get my clients and my viewers. That's how you're trying to get big, putting ads on everybody else that sells the same item as you. I never done that shady stuff, man. Come on, do it organically, man. You do it to me, you probably do it to everybody else that you shake hands with. That's why you guys are so shady, man, because you guys come shake hands and in the back, you're doing targeting ads to the same people to try to get their clients. That's some shady stuff. So
that's what you would call stealing the leads, Archie. Use a marketing company to steal the leads.
It's
Is that
it's a
my MBNF
serious,
or is that a
this is very serious problem, man. I'm telling you, it's this is not fabricated drama. This is very serious. There is a conflict between the big boys, and I can tell you,
and this is where he calls his lawyer.
I never questioned the integrity of Carlos and these boys. I've been following them long time. These are salt of the earth people. These are really, really good people. The trucks, fuck, I would not trust that guy anything. But how did get all this involved with the Roman? Is Roman actually using trucks in certain ways? That's
yeah, Roman is Trax's #1 watch supplier.
Yeah, that is true. That's actually true.
And what he's pissed off about, he's got a legit reason, because that video that Trax did was in Adrian's office, and Roman allowed him to put that out on the internet. So you can't blame the guy for being pissed. And especially
he held this for a long time, because obviously these problems were happening prior to this.
Yeah.
And I think what finally made him explode is when he noticed for the second time that the business Instagram is taken down.
Yeah, and that Roman is going to open up a. Roman's
Can
going
I
to
say
open
something?
up a.
Can I say something that I honestly look? I got to be totally honest with you. I haven't seen any proof that Roman's involved in this. As
In
far
what?
as the Instagram goes, if you
No,
have
he never
any
accused. He never
any
accused Roman.
customized watches, whatever, Rolex can lay claims and get the
He
page
never ever
removed.
accused Roman of Instagram. That's not
Yeah.
his issue with Roman. He was very clear in this
It's about the logo.
last segment, and also games that are being played that he's aware behind the scenes. So
And
JBA TX $2. Isn't Nico beefing with Trax too?
No, they settled it. But Archie, also, if you go back a month ago, Carlos and his family did a collab with Roman and Roman's partners. They came in the store. They did a collab. Roman put it out on YouTube. Carlos put it out on YouTube. And now he finds out that these guys are going to open up a satellite office in the same building that Watch Eric is in. And that Roman allowed that Trax guy to say that shit in Roman's office, in his place of business. And they put that video out. And Roman said, no, you can't do that. You know, it's just that simple. I mean, you know, when it comes to business, these guys will cut each other's throats. This guy never does that kind of stuff. I mean, so, and then, you know, it is serious. It's not a joke because here, I don't know if you want me to play this part, Bear, but this is the part where he gets his lawyer on the phone.
Yeah. That you should. That wraps it up. That's the whole.
Yeah, this wraps it up. So here you go.
How you doing, brother?
How you been? Everything good? Nice to see you.
Can't complain. Growing up beer like you, man.
Yeah, bro.
They took our page down once again, man. Definitely, you know, I want to pursue this, and then, you know, I was thinking, I'm like, who could do this to us, you know? And I seen some conversation between other dealers saying that they're gonna take us down, some kind of stuff like that I was sent to you. And then, you know, they have millions and they claim to be making millions, but their focus is CRM. What do you suggest that we should do, Robert?
Man, I have some cases now with Instagram, and what we're doing is we're taking them to arbitration. Because by law, we have to take it to arbitration. And I have a case next week that I have one of their attorneys. So this guy's flying from Boston to review the case, which is stupid because my client didn't do anything wrong. And that's with like people going above and beyond and faking documents. I'm sure your stuff is like bots and people just flagging you on purpose and buying pages to flag you. That's what they did to my page. If we find out or we have an idea of who did this, I'll file suit. But this is just to prove a point because they've been with you for years already.
Yeah, they're being hating for years, man. They just don't stop. It's just crazy, man. I can't comprehend anybody trying to do harm to a family-owned business, brother.
They can't control you. They can't be like you. They can't do your videos. They can't be charismatic. They can't have people actually follow them for real. So what do? Let me review my team. It's not the first time they do this to you.
And I'm going to send you all the screenshots and the videos that I see on the social media so you can see it and see if you see anything there, you know?
Then send it to me because I have a few. Now they have a few attorneys in Florida working, and I've become friends with a lot of them because, you know, every time I file a suit, they're like, bro, you should have called me before you sue us.
Exactly.
Now before just call me and we'll see what we can do.
I don't know, man. Just people don't stop. I thought that we were good, you know, and all of a sudden again, you know, after a year, man, they knocked down the page again. I guess we're doing something right that people don't like it.
Bro, but you guys are kicking ass. I go to YouTube and you show up in my feed.
And guess what? That's not targeted ads like some other people are there that target ads. My company comes out organically.
But imagine, I like you guys. I watch all
Thank you, brother.
and my stuff. Imagine the people who hate you and then you're everywhere. Like, report.
But you gotta feel very sad when you hate somebody that's doing something good. Those people are always gonna be unhappy, no matter what amount of money they will get. Because, brother, I admire when people do better and they're successful, man. You know what I mean? But whatever, it is what it is, you know.
Okay, bro, send me all that. Let me see what I can do. It's not the first rodeo. We're gonna get back. and you know, it's an honor that they keep. It's kind of like.
Yeah, so you could get to represent me. Love you, brother. Take care, my man. Bye bye. Bye bye.
And
Yeah, that wraps it up
that's
perfectly. By the way,
because
Archie,
he
you have a
has
very
a,
nice big
he has
super
a
chat.
Super
wholesale
chat. This is for my
Instagram
good friend
that,
Dave. David, 30.
his son runs. His
30
son just started it. That might have something to do with it, but
Just got a big
get the
super chat there,
please.
Curly. $31. Support
Did I lose you
Archie.
guys?
Looking forward to Singapore. Thank you so much. What a great!
Well,
He's a great guy.
I think
David.
we need to give him bees and honey and bear and all that stuff.
Yes, yes, we do, Bear. We do, Nick. Super chat.
Super chat. Where have you been?
Where have you been? To visit the king. To London to visit the king.
The best things in life are free.
Free.
But you can give them to the birds and bees.
The bears and the bees. 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 Super chat. There we go, Bear.
Thank you very much, David. That's much appreciated.
I gotta say, Bear.
What's your opinion, boys? I mean, you've seen it. Well, I mean, I'm not asking for judgment or anything, but there's definitely something going on.
Drama. We love it.
You know what, Bear? The funny thing is, if you go into Playboard or you search ArchieLuxury, grifters videos come up too. Okay, because they use that as a key word.
I saw a lot of similarities. I did, and you've been doing really well lately. And the grifter is drowning, and guess who shows up at the moment the grifter is drowning? Who shows up, Archie?
OC shows up.
TG01. It's always like that.
Can I show you something? Can I show you something? Do you mind if I show you something? Okay.
Yeah, please show me something.
Show us.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to show you something. This is how nasty this is. Look at this. I'm just going to bring this up. I'm just going to bring up Playboard, okay? Yeah. So what I've done is I've done a search on ArchieLuxury. Okay, let's look what comes up. ArchieLuxury channel, ArchieLuxury. Ah, look at this. Look at this. Who have we got? Look who's targeted. Let's have a look at. Oh, sorry, you can't see this. So apologies. So, Bear, let's just start from the top. I'm going to search ArchieLuxury on Playboard. Okay, yeah. Bear, can you see this?
I see me up there.
Can you see this? Right?
Oh, there's Goldberg. Yeah, Goldberg is there.
Yeah, but I don't know why. Probably because I've made videos about you and me.
Probably also because he has you as a recommended channel.
Maybe
could be, but let's just keep looking here. You notice his keywords. He doesn't use ArchieLuxury, but look at this, Tim Wright channel. Look what hashtag they've got.
Oh my God! He actually uses you as a. He has a. Oh, that is so low. That's embarrassing.
Yeah,
that is
look
embarrassing.
At that. There you go. There's the proof. Okay.
Oh wow, how low grifter goes. That is so sad.
Look at that. That's
he actually uses you as a tag. Oh, he is such a low
pathetic. Low life, pathetic.
Truly low life. Honestly low life. I mean, wow. Disgusting, Jimmy. You're right. You're right, Jimmy.
That's the sort of stuff, and that's how things go, Bear. I mean,
listen, you've made it when you're a hashtag, don't you think, though?
Well, I hashtag Archie Luxury every time. Not hashtag. When I was doing videos and you put you tag in like you can make the tag words inside. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do, but listen, you've made it. Give me 1 second. Alexa, volume 6. Alexa, who is ArchieLuxury?
I don't know that one.
Who is ArchieLuxury YouTube? Alexa, who is ArchieLuxury YouTube?
From fandom.com. Luxury is an American YouTuber.
Alexa, ArchieLuxury.
I don't know that.
I don't know why she doesn't know you, because the last time I asked her, she goes, ArchieLuxury is a YouTuber from Australia who talks about watches and luxury goods.
#1 super chatted YouTuber in Australia, by the way.
Well, yeah. Alexa, who is Mark Goldberg, dog trainer?
From bookculture.com. Mark Goldberg is a nationally renowned dog trainer and former president of the International Association of Canine Professionals.
Apparently, she knows me and not you, but I swear to God, she knew you last month. I don't know.
I remember, I think Clive played that one time. He asked and she answers. I know what you're talking about.
Well, let's try it like this. Alexa, who is Paul Pluta?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Paul Halloran is a left-wing.
Alexa, be quiet. We don't know who that is.
Shut up, Alexa. Yeah. I mean, the guy is pathetic. Honestly, a big nobody. You have a super chat, Archie, from Finchy.
Super chat from Finchy, £2. Arch is guilty too. Hashtag TGV sucks.
Well, there is that.
And the funny thing that we're mentioning TGV, actually, guys, I said that and I stand behind it. As much as we're going to say how much he sucks, he was the original one that Roman copied. He had this whole business the day in a business of a dealer, and guys following with cameras and going to the restaurant and making deals. And prior to that, Roman was just doing regular videos with what's on his desk type of
Roman
thing.
was the biggest and still is the biggest clout chaser in fucking all of YouTube.
You think so? You see it as such?
Oh, there's name one YouTuber that Roman didn't clout chase. He clout chased Nico. He clout chased TPT. He clout chased CRM. He clout chased Tranks.
Yeah.
He clout chased TPG again after all the controversy and everything. He showed up in one of his videos again.
But you do agree that TPG was the original with that concept.
Yeah.
I mean, we can think whatever we want to think about him. I'm not a fan of...
Hey, he's on the up. Believe it or not, Bear, he is on the upswing. And as a matter of fact, you know who said it today? That the man is on an upswing is O'Sheen O'Malley. The two faces of O'Sheen O'Malley. He's been on topic for a couple of days.
Shit,
Him
man,
and the
I
roommate. Him
forgot
and Tim's
about
roommate.
it.
We did a nice segment on the old Wonder Boy yesterday, and everybody loved it.
Listen,
I don't get
Wonder Boy's
that.
world is crumbling little by little.
Here is something that maybe not everybody knows about YouTube, but certainly Archie knows, definitely Bear knows. And that is that if you want to be a highly successful YouTuber, you have to feed her a very frequent quantity of raw meat. She survives on content. She survives on controversy. She survives on a constant and very regular upload. And I mean, I got to the point where I had 27,000 subscribers, and it's not that I've lost interest in YouTube, but I can't be bothered now that I proved to myself that I can get to a certain level. I feel like I've got more to do with my creativity than to throw raw meat at the goddess of YouTube.
Right.
But if you want hundreds of thousands of subscribers, you really have got to just dedicate.
You have to produce.
Yeah. And
you have to work on a clickbait, tag words. You have to.
That's unavoidable.
Live streams do not get you there.
No, live streams produce actually the live streams on a channel which is built on uploaded content. Typically, live streams will lose you a couple of subscribers every live stream. It's a very bizarre.
You know what revitalized TPG? TikTok. TikTok.
Oh, interesting.
Every time he makes a short, every time he makes a short, it goes on TikTok, it goes on Instagram, it goes on YouTube.
So
the moment I think he's not total idiot, he's always destroyed by some interesting move of his. The latest one is that he charges for university how to become a gray market dealer, where he is the main professor.
He just pleaded guilty. He just pleaded guilty yesterday to his charges in California. So,
I mean, but listen, honestly, who is the moron that's going to pay $2,000 to listen to TGV how to sell used watches?
he
you mean TPG.
You know what the
sorry,
thing? You know what the thing is? A Bear is that between he gets 28,000 impressions per drop on TikTok. He's got 77,000 followers on IG, and his longer videos get more views than he's got subscribers. So
but listen, at the end of the day, if you're going to make a proper living off of YouTube, and it is a doable deal, you are going to work a lot and constantly. You are going to work.
He's got a team that does it. But the thing you got to understand is he only had to get 100 people out of all this social media following that he's got to drop $1,500 of disposable income for his whatever course, and it worked because you can't fake. He cannot fake that he sold out. I mean, it's a very hard thing to fake. So there's always going to be out of all his social media followings, all he had to do was pluck 100 suckers, and it's not that hard to do, unfortunately.
Archie needs 100 suckers. How many suckers we got in this room right now, and how many upvotes do we have?
I think
we have a very nice viewership tonight. I have to say I'm really happy about that. We got almost 160 viewers, but only 61 uploads. So I'm hoping we can get a few more. And
I mean, like I said this the other day, Archie. I hope it's just a stick, but you got to understand that Tim, without O'Sheen, is a paper tiger. He can't even hold 130 people. He's oversaturated with his 6-hour streams and his community streams. And without O'Sheen, you look at your Playboard figures, so I'm not going to go over it. You've done much better than him. And as far as viewerships, after 2 hours of his show, and if he doesn't have O'Sheen, you, by 2 hours into your show, you are beating him as far as viewers go. So you take that for whatever you want.
The latest interesting thing I heard about Tim is that after a high hype and high ride on getting a lot of money, the roommate was very elated and happy about everything. But with the way he drinks, eats, spends, and lives, things are not going well, even with the high income that he achieves. So there is a trouble on that level.
Well, the only thing is, Bear, you've also got to subtract from the high income. A lot of the super chats are bought.
Well, I know for a fact that TG
what he's actually done is TG01. What he's done is very clever. I'll show you something. If you have a look, let me bring this up. Okay, I'm going to bring this up on the screen if you don't mind. If you have a look, you can see that he actually he's got a special strategy where once, look at this, periodically, bump, 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 bump.
Right, and that's happening. That's happening again. He's going to Napa with Cars and Chrono. He's gonna be stroking Cars and Chrono.
No, this is where he's paying for it himself. Look at this. This is on the 16th.
Right.
On the 20th. So this is he's doing it once a week. Once a week. It's really bump, bump, bump. Right?
Right.
And
Exactly.
if you have a look at the trend, it's really going down for these guys. Have a look at that. That's why they're getting aggressive. They're getting he's actually stopped the weekly splurge. Look at that. He's realized it's not turning it around. Look at the trend. See the trend?
Right.
That is money he's put in there himself, right? Remember, this is artificial. Bear, it's artificial. Do you understand?
100%.
Completely artificial. And I'll be honest with you, this YouTube thing is a fucking hard thing to do. Now, the thing is, why would you buy views? Why would you buy your own super chats? The answer is because it puts you at the top of the search list. It puts you in the forefront. There's certain benefits with having these artificially. Now, YouTube can't, they don't care because all they care about, what does YouTube care about?
Their percentage.
You hit it on the head, Sunshine.
That's
you hit it on the head.
Which is
And,
30% on a super chat. Their percentage is 30% tuning in.
And I mean, look, realistically, things are getting tougher. Things are getting a lot tougher, but that's the economy we're in. And
yeah, we actually agree on that. I mean, ultimately, we understand that people are struggling, and expectations have to be realistic. I honestly think, Archie, you're doing okay. I think you just should stick with a plan and do your thing.
Yeah.
Because whatever they do,
Archie,
they don't have
fine.
you. They don't have you.
You're doing fine. You got to understand something. It's a big demographic of yours is America. Half of America right now is going through summertime. People start traveling. People they don't have as much disposable income. And it's very apparent to see because your trends are staying steady. His are going down. So
because
for the past month,
Archie's organic. Archie
but this narrative that comes out that you're not doing well or what. This month, you have consistently beat him with lower super chats, but more super chats.
Right.
Okay.
Right. I think that Archie has a significantly more loyal viewership. That's without question.
And
I think that's the
viewership
key.
and the best viewership
by far.
They're a fucking paper. They're a paper tiger. They're a fucking paper fucking tiger. And you know what? Guess what? The fucking shine that they got from O'Sheen is starting to wear off too, because O'Sheen now, if you go look at his playboard, he's at $21,000. And guess what, Archie? He's not sharing his live stream so much no more with Big Timmy Boy. He's keeping it for himself.
Of course.
Oh, no,
there is always a bigger grifter than a grifter. Always bigger grifter than a grifter.
Live by the sword, die by the sword. That is the danger of the war there. Anthony Napoli, $5. Happy birthday, Bear. You betcha.
Thank you, Anthony. Much, much, much appreciated. Can I comment something about O'Sheen? Even though he's clearly anti-Semite, which I despise, and even though he is a grifter, which I despise, compared to Tim, he's actually original. He actually has a content. He actually produces the videos. He actually has a quality. I've been listening to Tim for years, how he's going to make the videos, how he's going to do this and that. The only thing Tim does is get drunk. That's a promise you cannot fail on. And these old geezers that he has in his group there, they vicariously live through that fraternity mentality, wait for him to go somewhere, and then they super chat, and the drunkenness happens, and they want to fucking imagine their quality watch live stream. I think, in all honesty, OC sooner or later will leave that group. I don't think it's something that he admires. I think he worked very hard trying to change the image of that. But unfortunately, it's not going to happen.
Can I entertain you a little bit, Bear?
Always.
This afternoon on the community channel, O'Sheen O'Malley jumped on. Okay. OC wasn't there, but O'Sheen O'Malley actually said, look, I don't mind if people use my my content. He goes, even the haters. He goes, you know what? He goes, I don't mind it. He goes, I made peace with, there was one thing that I objected to, and that was squashed, which he made peace with this. Now, whether he apologized to this or not, I didn't ask. I don't care. So for me, that whole thing that they did is mute and gone, because the people that objected that were in the Archieverse made peace with it. But he said, I actually like that those guys do a show about me. I don't mind it at all. He goes, the only thing I minded and I objected to was they took it low in the gutter with one thing, and I made peace with a certain person, which he was talking about this. And he said, I don't mind it at all. He has been staying away from there. He has done 2 great live streams, especially one that he did with a woman. And I could tell you this, Archie, he mentioned you in his live stream. Actually, in the community, OC took that stream down today. He took it down because of that. And O'Sheen still says that the most fun he had was on your channel. And he said he wouldn't mind at all to have you back on with Dirk, because you were one of the, when he did the eye bashers, when the second live stream he ever did, you came on there for 40 minutes and he said that you were one of the most charming, intelligent, and smart guys that he's ever had on eye bashers.
If O'Sheen has a choice, he would always pick Archie over Tim. Don't kid yourself. Super chat from Medium Legend.
Toyota Mo, $5. Who dumps Timmy first, OC or O'Sheen?
That's a question for Curly, actually. Curly's a specialist on that.
I don't think
you understand why OC's involved, don't you? Do you understand why OC's involved?
But do you mind if Curly takes this one? This is kind of like Curly's patek.
Sorry.
Look, here's what's going to happen. I think that O'Sheen is diplomatically distancing himself. I don't think that they're going to have those 2 guys have probably too much shit on each other. So it would be like starting a nuclear war. But I think he'll do it diplomatically and smoothly. Yeah, because he's doing it now, and you can see that he's doing it now. Because
you think OC is also slowly distancing himself from the whole.
OC's got nowhere to go. Look, OC is never. He planted his roots, and he's never going to be able to go on anybody else's platform and have the perceived power and influence that he has on Tim's channel. So I don't think he's going to go anywhere. I really don't. But I can tell you this, Archie. I don't think since the stuff that was going on, this anti-Semitism thing, since it was buried with the people that was most importantly offended, I don't think that you would be doing yourself any bad relationship by seeing if O'Sheen would have you on his channel. I don't think it would be bad for you at all, because I think he's not doing the douchebag O'Sheen thing anymore. He's actually reaching out. I think he's actually going to start doing collabs with Paul Thorpe too. I think he's actually trying to polish his image up. I think
douchebag. Paul Thorpe.
Yeah, I think that he's polishing up his image, and I think he's realizing that drunk douchebag shit that he was doing on Timmy's channel hurt him. And I think he would rather be, in the watch community, with the so-called gray market dealers than, wasting his time on Timmy's channel.
Best prison tattoos on YouTube, short of a prison channel.
So who would be better guest for ArchieLuxury, O'Sheen or Crappy?
I don't, you know what? I wouldn't say about bringing him here. I would say Archie to go over there.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that requires for Archie to wake up early and work harder.
Well, it's up to him. It's up to him. But I don't see how it would hurt him, because Archie did a fucking phenomenal job on eye bashers. And I think he could go in there and make a joke out of the whole thing. I think he always had good chemistry with O'Sheen. And if O'Sheen is laying off the drama with the bullshit, I think, for him to say what he said today, and for OC obviously to fucking shit can the whole they did an 8-hour community stream, and O'Sheen jumped on towards the end, and obviously OC put that behind the membership for a reason. Okay, he does not want, why would he want Watch Nicholas's channel or Archie promoted by O'Sheen? Their biggest, that's their biggest goat.
Interesting.
Because you could tell by the playboard figures when O'Sheen is not involved in Timmy's stream, Timmy tanks, and he's been tanking for the whole month. I don't care what anybody says.
I think Timmy is going to face bigger problems than financial problems. I think the consistent drinking is just going to get to him big way.
But there, that's all he's got left. You can't do 5-6 hours of Boston Collector doing watch content on the community and then Tim sparks up a 6-hour fucking stream every single day and does watch content. It dies. It's dead. If they don't have O'Sheen, because O'Sheen said it today, he's like, I hope that they don't ask me to go over there because I got work to do. So he's concentrating on his live streams, his content, and he's been putting out some really good content. I always said, look, you know, O'Sheen's got that douchebag side. That's the side I make fun of. But I never said that the man didn't have talent. He's a very talented man. And you know what? We showed the one face of O'Sheen last night, and we're going to show the other side of him tonight. And you know what? That douchebag side of him, you're seeing less and less of it, Bear, and you're seeing more the guy that makes the videos. So that's my opinion, Archie. You do what you want.
Just want to welcome our man Mikey to the show. Hello, Mikey.
Hi, Mikey.
Mikey and Rancher. Rancher's on as
And
well.
Rancher. Liver is here.
Hey, Bear.
How you doing, man?
And I'll tell you, Archie, I'll tell you another thing I don't understand. Paul Thorpe is rolling out a huge, program.
I thought you were going to say fatty, but
no, he's rolling out a huge program, and he's doing a lot of collabs. He's done one with CRM, Roman. He did one with Tim. I don't understand. I don't understand why he doesn't do. He's not on your platform.
Actually, he's actually contacted me, and we're going to be doing something next week. Okay?
Good for you.
Does anybody remember when Paul Thorpe bought 100,000 subscribers and got like 17 views on every video? No, forgot that. Well, that's what he did.
Yeah, I also do believe that he cloud chases as well. I mean, let's be honest. And he is not. He has no aversion to even go to the stinky, drunk yellow grifter. I mean, after everything, he still jumps on his live stream, which I find quite disgusting.
I'm not.
But that's YouTube. You know what, Barrett? But that's YouTube. That's the thing. That is YouTube. I can tell you this: when he does,
YouTubers are a bunch of whores.
Yeah, of course they are. What the fuck? Bear, when he does a live stream, he gets 500 to 600 viewers going. Okay, when he does it with BQ, if BQ Watches does a live stream by themselves, they'll get at max 300. If they do it with Paul Thorpe, they get 600 or 700. It is what it is. I mean, just because you get in bed with him doesn't mean you gotta get fucked.
Yeah. True. It's just doing everything for the mighty buck, for the mighty dollar.
That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
And you know why? Because there's a whole variety of people who have decided they are unhappy in their life. They're not making enough money from their music. They're not making enough money as a retired Rolex, grifter, and so they're just going to like milk it out of the punters. And the rest of us have got jarbs, right, Clyde?
Yes, jarbs.
Cliver, I bought a small watch.
Really? What did you get?
I bought a Tudor 54 37 millimeter, and I am in love with it.
They see. Here's the thing. I've been told they've got one for display. It's like, well, it's spoken for, but you guys can come and look at it if you want to. I'm like, I'm going to have to do that probably next week. But
Clyde loves 30 millimeter watches, though. So that 37 millimeter is kind of actually big for Clyde. He might like it.
It is a beautiful watch. Clyde is going to love it.
Well proportioned. I've been hearing a lot of good things about it.
Well proportioned. That's right.
Are you talking about Garbage Fire or the Black Bay 4058?
I have to say 58 was my favorite up to now.
Crazy. Well, listen, Rancher, Bear made me text my AD, and they're looking for one for me now.
I'm not asking you to buy. I just ask you to try.
I'm gonna go try it
on. Tell me what you think.
Approach it with an open mind. That's all you can ask of anyone.
Exactly.
And don't forget, Bear, that was the original Submariner size, 37 mil, 5508.
That is right.
That's the original size. So it's a retro watch in the original size.
Yeah, and once upon a time I had a dial-up modem and a fax machine, but
They were good times.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, I'm gonna get going. Mark, I wanted to say thank you to you for something.
What did I do?
You did a live stream that somebody happened to play that I never knew existed.
Yeah.
It was a live stream that you did 3 years ago. Rancher, you were on it. It was called the Crappie Summit. We played it. We played it.
Yeah, I remember.
And it was like history repeated itself. And I want to thank you for being the person that you are, because everything you said back then is fucking relevant today.
I really tried to make up with him. I just couldn't pull it off.
No. And you know what? I never knew that playing that live stream would make a person go so insane. But I want to thank you. I want to thank you for it, because it was like,
wait, did that make Crappy go insane?
It absolutely fucking insane, because you know what?
He's a nut.
It took his whole narrative and it fucking discredited him for the piece of shit, two-faced fuck that he is.
You know,
because he did the same exact words that he said to Mark 3 years ago, and he did the same exact ploys that he's doing now. It was Mark. It was like I was shocked. I actually pulled over and I listened to it, and then I jumped on Nicholas's stream. I was fucking shocked.
You saw the second gunman on the grassy knoll.
I did, Rand. I did. And I want to thank both of you guys, because you know what? I have something in common, and so does Bear. You guys went through the same shit 3 years ago.
He's a very hateful guy, a very unhappy man.
I don't hate anybody. I actually feel sorry for him, and he can go fuck himself.
Listen, at the end of the day, he has a certain amount of talent in some key areas, but he's an underutilized resource. He never met his potential and is basically like one social security check away from eating cat food, which is sad, because like he had some things on.
No, he did that. He did that. That was one of his first live streams.
Mark, you know what the thing was that drove him absolutely out of his mind. Look,
what's that?
I am a knuckle dragger. I sound and carry myself like a knuckle dragger, but it served me well for what I do for a living for me and my family. But you and Rancher were so eloquent, so intelligent. So intelligent with your
Rancher was eloquent and intelligent.
I'm Bear. I'm telling you, if you ever get a chance,
I'm joking.
if you want to see history, the same thing that's happening now, history repeat itself. It's called the Mark Goldberg Crappie Summit.
It's on my channel, guys. It's somewhere in the archives.
And I want to thank you for it. And you know what? I know you have enough class that you didn't bring it up. I know you heard me say it that was around. Yeah. And I know you don't want to open up old wounds, but you know what?
Only a little.
Because of that live stream, you actually made me more credible and made his bullshit fucking blow up right in his face.
You know what, Curly? I really, really tried to set things right, because remember, it was the beginning.
So did I, Mark. So did I. As fucking asshole as I am and a jagoff that I am.
Do you want to hear something really funny? What's really funny is that the same Crappie appears on this late night Australian, early morning American show, and he's faced with a super chat question: how much do you support ArchieLuxury from 1 to 10? 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest, and he tries to kind of walk his ways around it, but then he answers 10, of course, 10. I did not accuse him of anything. I just listened to the clips that were played on Watch Nicholas channel, and those clips were not the most favorable comments about Archie. And you know, we all say about Archie things here and there, but these were actually quite specific and very negative comments. Didn't sound like support to me. But anyway, I agree with you guys. He's not a guy to be hated. There's something definitely tough in his life.
I don't, you know, Bear. I don't hate what he accuses me of. I don't hate him, or else I wouldn't have tried to be cordial. Do you know how easy it is to send the bots in, and I'll have 100 screenshots of his comments in Archie's thing, ridiculing punters that super chatting, ridiculing Archie's appearance. One after the, I don't want to do it because I am not hateful.
That's my thing.
No, but I mean,
God damn it. You should get his own thing.
We don't live. See, 3 years ago, he could tell Mark, give me one example, Mark. Well, Mark's got a job. He's doing this out of fun. So he is not going to waste his time trying to go through these live streams to pick this out. Well, guess what? Nowadays, you don't have to do it. We could pull it up like fucking like an army of bots and pull up 100 of his fucking derogatory comments.
That's Lex Reports. That's his job.
Well, you know what? Like I said, I'm not a hateful person, or else I would bring them up one after the other.
One thing I find that is different between Doc, Slacks report, whatever you want to call the other old man, the difference between him and Crappie is that Doc, Slacks, stays very loyal to his narrative. He doesn't actually play games, where one day he loves Archie and the other day he doesn't. He clearly hates Archie, and he clearly, he will say he doesn't. He's obsessed with Archie, rather. But he's very negative about Archie, so I'm not going to use the word hate. While the Crappie does the very fucking confusing for himself game, which is very two-faced, and that's the part which I kind of think is embarrassing in comparison to Lex.
Bear, they both use Archie as content. Okay, Docs doesn't pretend to be Archie's friend, and he uses him as content. Crappie does. And the same shit that Mark called him out for 3 years ago is the same shit that not only me, but other people, not even called him out, but just made him aware of, to like, you got room to talk to with this narrative that you got. Like, he plays the fucking victimhood to the man. I don't even want to talk. I want to wish you guys a great weekend.
Whoa. Don't leave. I have a question for you. Why does Crappie have a wrench on this channel when he can ban super chatters who he criticizes in the comments? Why does he have a wrench?
Well, his wrench was taken away on my recommendation to ArchieLuxury, but I think Lux and Archie decided that there is a value given him.
I'll remove the wrench. Tell me what to do, Bear. I just want your advice.
I'm not telling you what to do.
Tell him to take his shirt off. Tell him to take his shirt off.
Take your shirt off.
Hey, Archie, you know what you could do?
Pull the wrench.
I'll make a suggestion. Tell Crappie when he puts back up the stream that's called Nuts, Bolts, and Wing Nuts. Tell him to put that stream back up that he just took down the day before Bear's birthday.
Oh, I heard he went.
Yeah, tell him to put that up, and then you'll give him his wrench back. Tell him to put it up so everybody can hear what he did.
I gotta be.
He has to put it
I
up
gotta be totally honest with you there. Look. I gotta
Why
be honest with you.
Why did you give him wrench back? Just curious. Can you be honest?
No.
Have a good weekend, Bear, Mark, Rancher. Mikey, you didn't say one word, Mikey.
Thanks for the interesting story. Thanks for the drama.
No problem.
Appreciate
we'll
it,
see
man.
you, Archie.
Take care, man.
And Crappie.
So why did you give him a wrench, Archie? Just curious.
I'm just checking now whether he does have a wrench or he doesn't. I don't even remember.
He does. Pull the wrench.
I don't know.
I mean, I was there the day that Bear kind of, made your statement, and you guys went up and down the list, and Bear said yes, Mikey, no, yes, no, yes.
Archie has two separate brains. Okay, there's one brain on this live stream, and then he goes with the second live stream, and he completely changed. It's like it's not the same channel. That's kind of the approach.
I see.
That's an interesting way to look at him.
Well, I just know I remember the.
And he has no problem with me, but he might lose some valuable people as a result of that. That's all I'm saying.
Pull the wrench.
I don't think he has a wrench. He doesn't have a wrench, Bear.
Why are you telling me? I don't give a fuck. So anyway, Cliver, I believe you will approve the Tudor 50.
Yeah, I think it's a good looking watch. I also think the proportions on it are right. Also, it's got the called.
The clasp is gorgeous.
It's also, it also has
contrast.
Yes.
Well, tell us about the clasp, Bear.
Okay, Archie, bring the Tudor 50. Just Google Tudor 54 clasp, and how do I? Well, it's basically it's like cool. I don't know how to do this.
I can't. Same as a Rolex.
Bringing it up.
Is it like the Pelagos with springs and things in it?
No. It's actually really good. It's not typical Tudor. Hey?
Yeah, their class really impressed me. They had ceramic detent balls, so when they snap closed, you know, they never wore out.
That's the class.
Yeah.
there.
Okay. Here we go. So they're showing.
Yeah.
So basically, like the clasp itself, it's actually beautiful in its own look. Let me see if I can.
What happened to the beard?
Well, I just trimmed it a little bit.
Or if you open that clasp up, you'll notice the little detent balls on the sides. They're white.
Ceramic.
They're ceramic.
Right.
But it's the adjustability factor that we want to see here now.
Well, to be fair,
Toyota Mo, $2. Punter decide if he should have a wrench. Poll time.
Oh, look
Who
at
do we
this.
run a poll on, Bear?
Oh, wow, it's adjustable.
Do you see this?
Look at that.
Yes.
Wow.
It's very nicely done. You don't have to worry.
Yeah, it's glide. Listen, it's glide lock-esque. It is. It's quite similar to the Rolex glide lock.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They did a good job.
Wrist shot. We want a wrist shot. I demand a wrist shot. Put them full
To be
screen.
fair,
Let's see this.
To be fair, I think.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Clyde.
That's right. The moment has passed.
There we go.
See, and that's
great on
7
your wrist.
quarter. What? How is that? A 20 millimeter or 22? What is the lug width of the bracelet?
I think it's 20.
It's got a bit of presence for its little size.
Well, you know what? I think if you put it up against,
look how thin this watch is.
Yeah. Small but mighty, maybe.
I don't even think it's that small. I think, like the Submariner and a
good
lot of
size.
watches
It's a
measure
good
across
size.
the top of the bezel, and they don't even, they're not even measuring the case. And
Can we hear the bezel? Let's hear the bezel. Let's hear it.
America, do you take it off and show your balls again? Asking for a friend.
Thank you, Clydesy.
You're welcome, Mom.
Oh.
Ooh, that is a nice sounding bezel.
Yes,
bezel.
I am most impressed.
Basil? That is a nice sounding basil.
Does it feel like a Tudor Black Bay?
It feels better than Tudor Black Bay. It really
Bear. Super chat. Patel Philippe, $110. Happy belated birthday, Gummy Bear. Didn't get to wish you yesterday properly on the show. I'm glad you finally decided to join the itty bitty wristwatch community for that Viking girl size tuna.
Girl size tuna. Yes, I am. What's the member of the society? I forgot. Archie, can you remind us?
Society for Thin Dress Watches, and we're going to play Gummy Bear in a pre.
That's awesome.
There we go. Thank you.
Mookie. Super chat, Archie. Another super chat.
Super chat. So just very quickly, Patel Philippe, thank you so much for the super generous super chat. That is absolutely appreciated. Thank you so much.
And all that while he's with his friends and doing what he loves the most, he did not forget.
Here we go. Super chat from EDL's $5. Bear, what's your wrist size? Also, put a T-fit clasp on the Black Bay 58, and which one would you choose?
I like this actually more than the T-fit clasp. It's actually glide lock clasp, which is kind of, in my book, it gives you a bigger number of millimeters. And second, it's much easier to use. I have a T-clasp, right? Mm-hmm. So that's one thing. And I would choose this over BB58 regardless. Right, with the wrist size, my wrist size is 7.25 inches.
Tudor is finally coming out of the closet as the new Rolex because they're just basically taking all the Rolex technology that people want and bringing it up. Yeah.
Right.
I'll tell you, my Pelagos had the nicest bezel that I've ever felt. I mean, it only clicked 60 clicks instead of 120 like Rolex, but those clicks were so smooth and so perfect with zero backlash. That Pelagos bezel was the best bezel I've owned.
The only things I would love to change on this watch, ideally in my mind, would be 120 clicks. Second, a rose instead of shield. And third, Mercedes hand instead of snowflake.
Yeah, the snowflake's kind of an acquired taste, eh?
No, I just
Good luck.
Good luck
waiting.
Actually, I want a copy of the real Rolex.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, the original
And number
Tudor
five,
subs.
and number
have the-
5, you want to wait 2 years for one.
You know what? It will happen. Yeah, I think so. I think so, Cliver. I think so.
Yeah, they're already spoken for. I could go look at one. It's like, can you tell me how people, if I wanted one, how long it'd take me? No, not really. Like, okay.
Some people are modifying Tudor 58s, and they're gonna probably modify 54s with the Mercedes hand. I've seen it. It looks fucking awesome.
Nice.
Super chat. Here we go. Pork chop, $10.10 Canadian. Bear local date just to 116334 for 14,000. Thoughts?
Canadian, we assume.
Yeah, this is Canadian. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Datejust 2, to be honest with you. But let me take a look at this one, if you don't mind.
Super chat.
What's the difference between a 1 and a 2? Size or
A 1.
Thickness, proportions.
Okay. So
41 looks much more elegant, much more dressy, much more
Much less super case.
So the 1 just to clarify there, the 116334, that's a steel with white gold bezel. I'm just going to bring that up on the screen for you guys to have a look at now. Let's get this baby up on the screen. Here we go. That's what they look like. And 116334, and then he's asking 14,000. Bear. That's Canadian. Well, I suppose that's the money, Bear. That's the money, isn't it?
What's the real money?
Listen, it's
oh, we just saw Rancher. Rancher was there.
Mind, this is a $12,000 watch. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Pork chop, would you mind? You already connected on Instagram. Contact me there. I will put you in touch with my gray market dealer, and I'm pretty sure he can do better for you than that.
And we've got Patel Philippe, $5.50. Here we go, $5.50. AC3, did you like the F18 photo I sent you to WhatsApp? I know you like planes, so I thought you'd enjoy. Yes, we brought that up. We had
I didn't get to see it. I love it.
A year late to the party, but may I just say a huge benefit of being an Archie Luxury listener and punter is this is Bear's connecting this guy with his gray marketeer in the attempt to save him $2,000 on a watch purchase.
Now, if you approve of Bear's efforts, please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe.
Right.
Thank you, guys. I like to do that, especially I cannot help Americans, unfortunately. But for the fellow Canadian, it's an honor. I really would love to help you out on that.
Oh, there we go, guys. Look at that.
Wow.
It's not a Hornet. It's a Super Hornet.
Wow. The inlays on my black knife here are made from carbon fiber from the wings off of that plane. It's called Lightning Strike Carbon, and it's got strands of copper running through it, and it's literally they make the planes out of this carbon fiber.
You're running around with damaging government property.
No, he had his military connections and acquired the sheets of lightning strike carbon.
There's a super chat question from Mike.
Here we go. Super chat. We got a super chat here. Thank you so much. John C, $2. Mike, what's your favorite meal and drink of all time?
Huh.
Your last meal, Mike, like you're on death row. They're coming for you in the morning. What's
yeah,
there?
exactly. Huh? That's how you got to look at it.
It's Mark Fatberg here, and I reside in the London sewers, and I'm made of a combination of wet wipes, turds, and tampons.
Okay, it'd be one of two things. It'd either be just KFC.
Oh, that's a serial killer dinner right there.
I know, but I mean, seriously, I like the greasy shit like once a year, and when I eat it, I love it. Okay? Or I would love to have some of the wild boar that we hunt for.
And what about the drink?
Well, I don't drink alcohol anymore, but let's just say I do, and the drink would be gin and tonic.
Doesn't have to be alcohol. He says drink. Drink can be soft drink as well.
Drink. Okay, then drink. We have this.
Give me a milkshake.
It's not a winery, but it's a.
Could be the blood of your
they make apple champagne. It's
your own urine.
Martinelli's sparkling cider. So it's
Could be
like
someone else's urine, but probably not a good idea.
Carbonated apple juice. It's really good.
Cool.
Yes, actually, carbonated apple juice is really good.
Yeah,
I tend to
Martinelli's
agree.
is local to me, and they make.
Also,
it comes in a champagne bottle. I mean, it's by far the best.
Also, when you get a couple of spare moments, pull up a spare YouTube window and do a search for Star Trek apple juice. It's goddamn hilarious.
We do have a super chat from Fernge75, $10.
Oh, Fern J75, $10. Pontiff, would you do a straight trade of the A. Lange and Son Tourbillon Port de Mérite 701.001 18K yellow gold for an FP Jaune chronometer resonance platinum, the new edition 2021?
I'd be more interested in knowing if the dog trainer would do a straight trade.
Jesus Christ. A. Lange and Son Tourbillon. How much is this fucking thing?
A lot.
Well, I would always say I don't understand the whole concept of trading watch for watch. I really always advise that you sell your watch and then you buy the watch you want.
Well,
unless I don't know much about the Lange on Zone Tourbillon. However, FP Jaune chronometer resonance is platinum is fucking amazing. So to me, I would always rather have FP Jaune than Lange. However, Archie is a specialist on Lange and Zone, so I'll leave this with him.
I got to be totally honest with you, Bear. These are so specialist, these watches.
Oh wait,
I'd stick with the Lange. If you've got the Lange, I'd stick with the. Mind you, CB, he has the FP Jaune. He's got a resonance. The resonance. That's an amazing piece there.
Yeah, it's beyond amazing. Actually, it's
but a Tourbillon Lange, holy shit!
Stratosphere of horology. Yeah, sure, Tourbillon Lange. That's also stratosphere of. So you need to actually research this. I don't think that this question deserves a fast answer. This is a research question, so I really think research is necessary to make a right decision on this one.
And when you're doing a swap, it's always in the dealers. If a dealer's prepared to do a swap, you're probably you're probably getting slaughtered. Yes, I would say that there. What do you think?
Yeah,
it's just the reality,
I agree,
isn't it?
Pontiff. I think you should not be trading watches. Sell your watch independently. Buy the watch from the dealer. So that would be my advice to dear friend Fernge, and thank you for generous super chat. We have another super chat from the boss himself, Patel Philippe. He was a Lambo Philippe, now he's Patel Philippe, $5.50 Canadian.
550 Canadian. AC3 sent you the car group's Fikers quick wristwatch check as well for you to review with Mike the Snake on WhatsApp. Yes, that was the circle jerk photo, Bear. That's the that was amazing. Actually, let's bring that up.
41 sub, the AP Royal Oak.
Oh yeah, nice. Wow.
So what do you think, Mikey?
AP, there's a James Cameron there. There's a is that a Cookie Monster?
I believe that's a Smurf. It's hard to tell.
Okay.
Could be one or the other, but I think it's a Smurf.
Is that a 43 millimeter Seamaster?
No.
Yeah, it's a Smurf because a Cookie Monster has the black dial there. Yeah.
The black one is a sub, or is
sub
it a
41? That's actual
sub 41. Okay. You know, see, okay, look over here to the bigger 44 millimeter James Cameron, and it's 3 millimeters bigger, but the dial and the glass and they are the same diameter. I measured them. So what grew on the the 44 millimeter deep sea was the case itself, the guts and
it's
the glass.
Interesting, by the way, that Hamilton guy was not part of the picture, as Toyota Mo notices.
But I mean, you look and you can see that 41 millimeter sub wears almost bigger and looks almost bigger than the 44 millimeter James Cameron.
Good point.
Which one do you think is the best watch here for you? Let's not talk the body. Let's talk the watch.
For me?
Yeah.
See, I actually like that.
Probably the 41 black sub. No.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
That's
said.
what Archie picked too. Archie picked the same thing.
Yeah.
I picked Smurf.
Yeah, it was a toss up between one of those two. I've already got
one
them.
of us picks AP Royal Oak. That's unusual. I
know they're worth 3 times as much as these others. And if I were thinking, someday I might sell it, it might be, I might consider it. But yeah, no, I mean, Rolex is Rolex, and I actually own the deep sea James Cameron and the 41 millimeter sub already.
Right.
And, so I'm looking at them going, why do I like these two so much?
Because you obviously like them when you bought them. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, in the 41, really, whatever they did, they made it just a much superior fitting and feeling watch. And the James Cameron, still, it is what it is. Just big chunky monkey. It's kind of top heavy. Wear it a little tight, you're all good. And it's badass too. It's just like kind of thick. But the dial is gorgeous. The blue to black fade, and it's awesome as well. And both watches have a really nice adjustable clasp on them. They're different. Each is different in its own way, but they're both exceptional.
I think I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, the deep sea clasp is even easier to operate than the Submariner clasp. You just lift up on the center portion and just slide the.
The new ones don't have that.
Really?
Yeah.
The
stupid.
That was like one of the coolest clasps ever made. Like, why
that's what I'm telling you. They actually eliminated that from the. They did a little bit different dimensions. They did a good job on proportions of the bracelet, but they completely screwed up. They basically took the best clasp in the industry, and that clasp is no longer.
Yeah, I have to agree. That sucks. Well, on one hand, it's great. I own one of the old ones.
Exactly. By the way, I do want to recognize, actually acknowledge, and say thank you to the general of the chat room, Chin, the general above the
Chin
general.
the chin, yes,
And
sir.
obviously Pavel, the guardian of the chat, and Laura, the three musketeers, the people who protect our chat better than anyone. We are very
Thank you so much.
We're thankful for what you do. Mikey, actually, we are doing pretty decent on viewership tonight. We were at one point almost 160. We dropped a little bit, 137. We have 84 upvotes. We are
All
very
right.
close to 100. So I am appealing to our viewers to please upvote and support ArchieLuxury. Remember, your
Yes.
upvote and your super chat is what separates us from the other side. It allows us to be who we really are. It allows us to exist. And we keep our corner of watch community called Archieverse. We need your help. Thank you.
Yeah, I wanted to personally thank Tan for the show through the Lamborghini show that he was at. It was a really special treat, and I did my best to just stay quiet and observe and watch and learn.
It was
and,
amazing. It was
It
amazing.
was fucking off the hook crazy, and I wanted to thank him for that because where else but the Archieverse are you going to see cool stuff like that? Like I guarantee you there was no other watch show streaming that show, and that just is one of the coolest things that ever got recorded. Like that many
So
cars.
basically, while we
Hey, look at it's Buco Fred here in Louisiana. Look at my wooden doors. I love my wooden doors, Archie. I made it, man. Thanks for having me on the show last night, man.
Oh, fucking Pavel. Basically, what you're saying, Archie, while we are featuring Lamborghinis, BMWs, luxury cars, and so on, other channels are showing excessive drinking and groping the woman. So it is the different world out there, boys. Different
Yeah,
world.
and yeah, definitely gaining your footing, and yeah,
So Archie, did you like the Powers wood?
Ah, yes, sir. It's I got to tell you, in my house, I replaced the doors with solid wood doors because we had those horrible hollow doors. Hollow.
Oh yeah, sure.
Ah, they're just so cheap and nasty. And those, believe you me, those wooden doors are expensive, Bear. They are very expensive. They're expensive.
They shake your house when somebody slams one too.
Yes, wooden doors are very cool. And Bear, what do you think of this time slot? We've moved it back half an hour. Is it a mistake? Should we keep it? What should we do?
I think this is a better time slot because as you go into last half an hour of the previous time slot, it was pretty dead.
Yeah.
I think this is if you're asking me, I think this is better.
I agree. I think 3:30 to 6:30 is better.
So, I mean, do however you think your best. I mean, either one is not that bad. So whatever works for you.
Do a trial like he's doing. Run it for a few days and see what happens.
Yeah, we'll do the tomorrow show. We will do at the same time we started this show.
Okay.
Very cool.
And that way, there we can sort of see how it goes there. It's
okay.
It's I've got to tell you, Bear. It is. It's spring in America. It's spring, isn't it, Mikey? It's spring.
Yeah,
yes.
Spring, yeah.
Canada is spring as well.
Yeah, very nice here. Yeah.
And it's people are going out and doing things, whereas the winter months they come home and they will tune in. So we very much thank everybody who does come on the streams, and particularly people who watch the show. John C, $2. Mike, are you meeting Tim in Napa? Thanks.
If he actually does make it to Napa, I might meet him, just to meet him.
Would you pay to meet him? I think he doesn't meet people for free.
I wouldn't pay a fucking penny to meet him. He'd have to pay me to meet me. But yeah, I mean, if you did make it to Napa, it's too close not to just at least say hi, shake his hand. I really am not interested in the politics of all this stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't have any issues with that at all.
Very, very good to hear that. There, it's
May I bring a little bit of the watch talk, if you don't mind?
Sure.
Boys?
Yes, sir.
If
Yes,
I
sir.
can ask you, Archie, to bring up some news from the watch world.
Yes,
the first
sir.
one I'd like to bring up and hear your opinion and Panther's opinion is from monochrome. We can go to monochrome.
Yep.
Watch
Monochrome.
Yeah, monochrome.
Cool name.
Monochrome is the online magazine dedicated to fine watches.
Oh,
so
okay.
rather than doing the Google screen images,
I'm going to go straight to Monochrome. I'm going to go straight to them now, B. I've got it already in the background because I actually go to Monochrome.
Yeah, it's a good source of
very good.
information. I prefer this over Houdinki. I want to
wow.
bring your attention to the new Tag Heuer, which adds the green and rubber to Carrera chronograph.
Yes.
I want to hear your opinion on this.
Actually, Bear, I was in love with this paddock, this blue. Look at the blue.
Okay. You want to talk about something
No.
else?
Let's get the Tag Heuer. Affordable point range. What do you think of the green? Green is the trendy. That is the black at the moment, isn't it? This is the
the
color.
green is the new black. The green is new black.
This is quartz. This is quartz.
No, not quartz. This is actually a very solid Carrera chronograph movement.
Are all Carreras automatics?
I believe so. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So Carreras, I knew there was a couple of models from Tag Heuer that were mechanical and were acceptable
this one
in my book.
specifically has the caliber Heuer 2. It's a column wheel chronograph. It's a quite solid movement. But the new thing is not the movement. The new thing is obviously the color and rubber in the same color, which is kind of what's new on this watch. So, like or no like, guys?
What's the price? What's the ticket?
So I'm not going to talk about the price. I'm only talking about the
44 mils. It's 44 mil. It's a big monkey.
Oh, it's nice and big. I like the bracelet.
15 millimeters in height, Bear. It's chunky monkey.
They're always chunky monkeys, of course.
Can we see the bracelet?
Look at the beautiful movement there. You wanted to see the movement. Look at that. It's nice.
Yeah.
But for the price point, I think it's
got some Geneva lines there. The bracelet
really, the focus this time that I'm trying to focus you both on, the only new thing here is the color. So, yes, like the new color, or no, don't like the new color.
Green's not my color, Bear.
No?
No.
Mikey?
You like green?
Love green.
Green's not my favorite color.
So we have 2 no's and 1 yes. Can we go to next article? Also new colors for the Oris Aquas Data caliber date caliber 400. You guys give me your opinion on this color.
Yes, sir. Let's get a look at this here. So this is the Aquaterra. Let's get this one up here, Bear. This is the new Oris, you mean? The Aquis.
What do you boys think about this new edition, new color? Yeah. Again, green. Green is definitely in. What's your opinion on that?
This has more of a sunburst gradient. Is that what they call it? Or fume, whichever you want to use.
No, nothing fume here. Nothing fume here.
Okay, I thought fume and gradient were basically the same thing.
No.
I kind of concluded. Anyways, gradient also it goes from black to the color in the center, and it's more of a sunburst green.
Mikey, it's very simple. Like it or not? That's only the question.
I like it. I like
describe the color.
Oh, okay. The color looks kind of the same as the other green. I like the bracelet. It looks chunky.
Okay.
I like this one.
And then, Archie, you wanted to talk about the Patek. Patek chronograph.
Yeah, actually, I got to tell you, with this Oris here, you know what's wrong with this Oris, Bear?
Tell me.
So it looks great. It looks. I actually like this here. It's 40 similar. Well, quite a big watch. It's a modern watch. It uses the caliber 400 movement. Yeah, okay, fair enough. It's conceived in house. It is what it is. Reasonable finishing. I like the finishing on it. I don't think it's terrible.
Do you think this is a watch to go? This is competing with Tudor.
Now, Salida base movement.
This is
Salida
competing
base.
with Tudor.
Correct. The problem is it's about $1,000 more than it should be, Bear. Look at this. 27 on the blue rubber, the steel bracelets.
I think that Tan wants to chime in on this, Oris.
Yes, sir. Here we go. Patel Philippe, $5.50. What's wrong with this Oris? Well, for one, it's a Viking Oris. Am I on the right channel? Is this the Turban Gentry channel?
Turban Gentry channel, boys. Turban Gentry channel. We need to jump to Patek. We don't want to piss off our boss. Please, Archie, please.
5905R with the royal blue. Look at this. I don't know what to say. That is just
welcome
rose
back
gold.
to ArchieLuxury live stream. We have left the Turban Gentry.
That is about as close to perfection as I've seen in a dress watch.
Would you say this is majestic blue, Archie, Mikey?
It's very majestic blue. A little darker than navy blue. And I love the blue strap.
Yes.
It complements the dial and the yellow gold. This watch is what I would rock as a dress watch. You know, I'm spending 99% of its time underneath my sleeve with my suit. But
how many Qinggaos would you give to this watch?
9.
1 to 5 Qinggaos. One Qinggao
1 to 5.
Yeah,
I'll give it a 5.
5 Qinggaos. Archie, how many Qinggaos do you give this watch?
I give it a 10 Qingao.
No 10, Archie. 1 to 5.
5, Bear. This
is
is
quite remarkable.
I think if I had that, I could stop buying anything else.
Oh shit! This is the one. You think this could be it? This could be the one
that gorgeous.
Fuck.
Yeah.
How big is it? How big is it?
This watch
42.
Oh my God! Yes. I mean, I would sell off my whole collection and other things to grab one of these and just rock one of these on special occasions and just wear my shitters in the meantime.
So this watch retails 74,500 euros.
Ooh.
Which is pretty much equivalent to.
It's a little more than $1, right? Yeah. Okay. I keep thinking.
Let me double check. 70.
The euro used to be like €2 to $1, like way back when I was thinking about euros, like when they got introduced and shit. So when I hear euros, I just instantly think
so euro
$2.
is gone up. Euro is gone up. So 75,000 euros is equivalent to $82,000.
So they're basically a few percent from each other. So they're basically the same roughly. And yeah. But if
we want to translate that into Australian dollars, this is 124,000 Australian dollars.
That's a lot of money, Bear.
No, this watch right now is not the same watch, is it?
What do you mean, Mikey?
Is this the same?
Yeah, it's the same watch, different light, different everything.
Oh, okay.
They describe the dial as the blue sunburst with the applied pink gold indices. It has the annual calendar apertures with day, date, and month. 60-minute chronograph counter at 6 o'clock with the day-night indicator. Luminous plots marking the hours. Dauphine rose gold hands with a luminescent coating. Wow. And obviously, it's I'm not going to even say the caliber, but it's an in-house Patek, right? It's the automatic integrated chronograph with flyback function. So it's a flyback, boys. It has an annual calendar module, column wheel, and vertical clutch. It has a 402 parts, including 37 jewels, 45 to 55-hour power reserve. Not impressive. And 28,800 vibrations per hour. It's an
Well,
impressive watch.
it's got a lot of run a lot of gears. So the runtime not being spectacular makes a little sense because it's running so many complications. Don't you think?
It's a beautiful watch, Bear. I got to tell you, that could be my one and done, Bear.
I agree with you. This is a beautiful watch. There's no argument from me on that one.
Brumont, the Viper eyes. We're talking about Vipers, Bear. Did you see this?
Yeah, I did see that. What do you
The
think about
Brumont
that?
MB Viper. Viper!
I have never adopted the Bremont as the brand that I would accept. But it is unique looking piece. However,
I think it's just some rich kids, you know. This is the story, the Nick and Giles English story. Are they just
pilot,
spoiled
baby,
rich kids,
pilot,
Bear? What
please.
do you think? Are they just spoiled rich kids or what?
I gotta agree with you, Pontiff. I gotta agree with you. You know what? If you go further down, there's another watch that got my attention. It's a bit feminine. It's a bit feminine watch.
Yes.
All white Doxa. There's actual video. If you go scroll down, scroll a little more down.
Yeah, I've seen Doxas in white.
I think you missed it. To be honest with you, it's up now. You're going too fast.
I really love Doxa as a brand. I don't really know why either.
Go up.
I like their history, even though it's fairly short. You know.
I don't know why you don't have it on yours.
That's okay. Let's have a look. The white Doxa, is that right?
Don't worry about it. It's not worth wasting time.
Not worth.
Jump on whatever else you like to analyze. Anything else that you see that stands out? Maybe
well,
that
we have the
Here we go. We've
Carrera.
got 2 super chats have just come in, Bear. We've got some super chats. They've just come in here. Watches 24, $2. Thoughts on the Breitling Top Time Red B01 Corvette. Now, you were talking about that not so long ago. You said you actually...
I held it in my hand. You can bring it up if you want. You can bring
it
up.
Yep, getting it up now, Bear.
I have to say it's impressive watch. It is done. Probably my favorite top time. Now they are in-house movement, and it's impressive movement. And frankly, you're gonna have to pay more for that because it's not anymore ETA. Watch is built really well. Color is gorgeous. Love the shape of subdials. Love that burgundy reddish color. In person, it looks even nicer. I'm a big fan.
I like it. I agree as well.
I'm going to be attending a very interesting Breitling event. I'm invited where it's going to be featuring the cars and the watches. And
wow.
This, nice. Top time, and they're going to actually have...
Are you going to tell them cars are boring? Your super chat poison?
Yeah.
Are you going to tell them that?
No, I will be polite. I don't want to cause problems.
I can see Archie going up there.
I let you talk cars today. I didn't interrupt you.
John C, $2. What's with Omega coaxial movement superior to Rolex? Look, the coaxial.
In which sense superior to Rolex? It's not. It's not.
Yeah, that's what I concluded after
The
doing a
whole
lot of
idea
research.
that coaxial movement will require less frequently the service is
Yeah.
not really materializing in a way that they thought it would.
Yeah, it doesn't add enough extra to make it
I don't know.
like
I don't know in
that
which sense
special.
better. In which, John C, got to tell me how do you see it? In which sense? More precise, more better finish? Like I don't know. I don't know what we're talking here. So I can't comment on that. I will take Rolex over Omega all day long. I'm sorry. That's the honest answer.
Yeah, you will take Rolex over Omega all day long. I got to tell you, Bear, I love, if you've got a Corvette, you'd have to buy this, wouldn't you?
Yes, absolutely.
You know who had a Corvette? That was AD Never Calling. He had a Corvette. Remember, he had the 1977
Yes.
25th anniversary one, I think. Didn't he have
But he
that
would never
special?
buy this because he hates Breitling. He would never buy this.
I
That's an
know.
interesting comment you made, Archie, because I remember once you said the Bentley owner would never buy
the Bentley
and
watch.
that's true. That's actually true. But on this one,
Mm.
it actually makes sense. They are targeting the right car.
Yeah, I think watches made for Ducati and Ferrari as well.
Here we go, Bill. Drill Phil Bill, $5. Thoughts on Aquaterra Shades collection. Tried the 38 mil saffron and it looks great on my wrist. Aquaterra Shades collection. What is
He's
that,
talking
Bear?
about the new Aquaterra 38 millimeters, the terracotta, the saffron, the new lineup of the colorful.
There we go, Bear.
Right.
Atlantic blue. We've got all of them. Bay green, sandstone, saffron, and terracotta.
Saffron is one he
You
said
know
he
what?
liked.
The only problem is the price point. They are actually charging for these more than Seamaster 300, which is their bread and butter. I think it's a little bit too expensive for what it is. I think they're hitting it right from the perspective of the colorful dials. My
Yes.
favorite is terracotta, and right
Yes.
after that is the saffron. I also think that
Hey Archie, it's Buco Fred here again, all the way from Louisiana. I'm here to show you my magnolia walls. My magnolia
But
walls.
the thing is, he didn't make a big deal about the wooden doors. I'm the one who made the big deal about the wooden doors.
Right. So I'm big fan of them, except the price. And I would not buy one without the discount, and I don't think they're going to be discounted for a while. So I'm going to be just waiting on this one. I'm not going to run into it just because I like it. Only if it actually brings me something else as a package.
I mean, in that price range, there's about 100 different watches that are completely acceptable to own and are beautiful, and it's like it's a really hard choice in any given price range. It opens up this window like when you're in a certain price range, and this particular one has quite a few watches in it. In this, what is this, $2 to $3 grand, or $5 to $6 grand?
6,600 US dollars.
US, which is a lot of money.
So it was 6,600. I mean, listen, that opens you right up to Heritage Seamaster 300. Any of the regular Seamasters, even maybe a
Well,
Bond.
the angle on these is the little more compact size, and if you kind of sense that brands are trying to go a little smaller in size, I guess. I don't know. And above all, the colorful dials. That's really the angle on these ones. Colorful dials.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that's where we are with that, boys.
Which one would you take if you had a choice of them? You know what? My favorite color out of all those Aquaterra shades, I would have to say the Atlantic blue. Atlantic blue.
I could have
my
guessed that, Ponte.
Next color would be the bay green, then the sandstone, then the saffron, then the actually it's in the order of them listing. That's my favorite to least favorite.
So your least favorite is terracotta.
Yeah.
Which seems to be the most wanted and most popular. You do not like red dials.
No, I don't, Bear.
You would never own the watch with a red dial. Fair enough. I figured that out. That's good to know.
But I like a burgundy bezel, but I don't mind a burgundy bezel.
Okay, fair enough. You like by the way, Archie, the new Tudor, the Jubilee bracelet in the burgundy bezel. Beautiful. Honestly, they made it thinner. You will love it, Archie. You will love it, and it's more dressy. Still a sports diver, but it's more dressy. Kind of like if you would put sub on a Jubilee.
Oh, nice. Yes. You know, I need to see this blue one, but to me, they got the blue all wrong. It just does not strike me. Now, I'm looking at a little quarter-inch size picture, but there's a lot of other blues that I like way more than this blue. Now, again,
I tend to agree with you there. I think the blues, but you know what? You've got to see it in real life because it gets always distorted there.
Yeah.
Bear, that is the show for today.
Oh, no. Hang on. Just couple of things before we finish, Archie, please, if you don't mind. First, Mikey, can we efficiently, in a very fast way, remind the Panthers to upvote? We're so close to 100 votes. Please, Mikey, let's get it done.
Okay, everybody, let's just join in and help Archie out. He needs help. Everybody needs help in this hard to do internet world, and logging on and upvoting is something you should do just at the same movement.
93, keep going. 94, let's go, guys.
Yeah. Sometimes I even forget. I'll log on and I'll forget even to hit the upvote button. So a lot of times it's just a forgetful thing. But yeah, man, if you're entertained by this show, it's just simply pushing the upvote button is showing your appreciation.
Boys, thank you.
And doesn't even cost you anything.
And Archie, I think it's time for you to do a full screen and thank some great support tonight.
Guys, I want to say a big thank you there. We had so many good supporters there. We had Drill Phil, John C, Watchers 24. We had Patel Philippe, Fern J. We had, of course, Pork Chop, Elds, Toyota Mo. We had Finchy, David, my friend who's going to Singapore with me, JBIDX, Madman, McLovin, Pavel, Thomas Burnett, P. Klein, Nick M, GB, CB was on there to start with too. Juco himself, Thomas Burdett, Jock English, Mr. Zoso. They were all here. Guys, I want to thank you, and we will see you. I'll be streaming again in 8-9 hours time. And Bear, I will see you tomorrow at the same time as today.
Yes, sir.
See you then, guys. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Arch. Thank you for having me on. It's great.
See you later,
hearing
guys.
from you, Bear.
See you, buddy.
All right.